I go live as well then, I guess.
Hello, everybody. Oh, I am so tired today.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, I'm actually gonna, first thing I'm gonna do, is I would like to write down or like design new attack system or design like updates to attack system. Because there are a couple of issues that the attack system has right now, and I'm happy that we've gotten some playtesting to find other things because I think that that's going to be very useful to us. So the main thing that I think is going to be useful as part of this is there should be more defined points in which you can affect attacks, but there should also be points in which the attack is able to kind of diverge. Because like currently the way the attacks work is like, let's say I'm an old school roguelike fan, so I'm just gonna put like an @ sign here because that's just what the player is in old school games. And then let's say this is the enemy that you're trying to hit. So for the attack, what we do is we first create it off of the player, and then we like run it through like, you know, whatever events. And then when it hits this enemy calls its own events. So like there's more events off of this which can affect the damage of the attack. The problem comes if it hits something else in the middle, and then this event also fires. So one of the bugs that was brought up today was if you have a slime that is transforming. So let's say, again, this is our player, and then this is our slime. And then you have like your worm guy, right? So this is our worm. He's like an earthworm. If you attack, I didn't know right click resize, but that's cool. So if you were to attack with like a hitbox that would cover this entire area, the worm's defense would kick in, which would reduce the damage of the attack to 3, and then the attack would apply to the... Sorry, did I say the worm? The slime's defense would kick in, reduce the damage to 3, and then it would attack the worm, which would also hit it for 3, even though the attack was supposed to hit for more. Which is a problem. Because in those cases, we would kind of want to kind of like take our attack object, send a copy of the attack to the slime, have it deal whatever damage it needs to, and then we could also have a copy of the attack and send it to the worm and have it deal whatever damage it needs to, which you can probably do right now without a bunch of systematic changes, but I would also like to have a common place. So rather than like creating an attack for every enemy that's attacked and funneling it through the entire system, there's certain things that would happen from the player side or the card side for every attack. So we would create an attack there, and then we would like dispatch it off to each enemy that it hits.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense, JW?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. Yeah, it's a lot of weird stuff, but it's mainly to prevent things like one of the things that we saw early on in testing was the cursed skull relic would increase the damage of attacks by a percentage. But what would happen is if you had an attack that hit multiple enemies, it would stack that increase. And that was fixed by adding like a has this relic already modified this attack flag. And that works, but when we're doing things like crits, that becomes really messy. When we're doing things like just like direct modifications via other relics or via innate properties like armor, that can get really, really messy. So I think I'd rather revisit the attack system with not super high amounts of changes, but I would like to include more concrete entry exit points. So like for example, there would be the attack creation, which would take into account the player and the card, or whatever like the source is, I guess. And then there would also be when it hits something or like on effect, it would create a copy of that attack that has already been modified by the creation step, and that would get kind of dispatched out to each enemy that it attacks. So it's kind of like it would have like multiple of the same instance.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder, actually, let me take a look at.
So it'd have like the base attack that the attack sends out, and then whenever it hits something, it'd create like a copy, and then could add any modifiers that like the thing it's hitting might add.
Yeah, exactly that. And the reason I want to have Because like right now, what I could do and what we could do is inside of the health component, um, do we have? Is there an attack function or where's this going? Damage. So like what we could do right now to do like a stopgap is just say like attack is equal to attack dot clone, which is a method that I created, which does that. And it would need to have the same UUID. So attack dot UUID is equal to where. So something like this. I think this would stopgap the crit actually. But this does create some weird scenarios where certain relics can modify things multiple times now.
Yeah.
Or it may do some just really weird shit. It also would cause us to rerun a bunch of code. And also one of the modifiers that you had mentioned, I'll use the op for this because I think it works well. What was one of the things that crit? What adds crit?
Spicy noodles.
Spicy noodles. How much does it add? How many do I need to add?
10%.
10%. Okay. I'll just add 10 then, and hope that that's enough.
I don't think that's enough.
That was 9, but whatever. So if I were to spawn in a DPS dummy, so that crits. And then if I were to spawn another DPS dummy, so that no longer stacks crits, which is really good because before this would stack up to a bunch. Like if I were to remove these lines, you can see that it stacks up. But I think this causes a lot of things to run more times than they need to. It also would cause certain like I'm trying to think of what the correct thing would be here. Like the if we want something to run once per attack, this doesn't really let us do that. It's kind of like running things per enemy hit, which is fine. But I do want to have the ability to run something once per attack. Specifically here in the attack creation, to be able to have it so that whenever an attack is created, the card is able to look and see like, hey, I have the thing that makes it so it does extra damage on the first attack of the card's charges or the last attack of the card's charges. And then do modifications to that when the attack is first created.
Yeah.
So I might do some stuff on that today. I'm not 100% sure. Let me look at my other list of things really quickly. Tutorial.
I need to figure out what I want to do. A little pride might just use some like perk or something. It just needs to drop a sticker pack when you finish the room with the enemies in it.
Okay, drop the sticker pack.
Pretty much the only thing.
Okay. And then what were the other issues that Axel ran into today?
Crit stacking, the bounce, bounce pads.
Oh yeah.
Soft blocking.
Bouncing. Bug.
Oh, and the worms only getting hit once by shotgun.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I actually may have already fixed the bouncing on it bug. Let's find out. Oh, the alien, the skin selector.
Oh, yeah, it's not the end of the world, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not. Oh, also the drop through platform. Bench.
Drop through platform? What?
Bench drop through platform.
Oh, yeah.
If you use the train, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the bouncing on a bug because you can hold down to go through the platform. I'm thinking I might do T shop. Where's the train? Where's the train?
What?
Where's the train? Where's the train? Uh-oh.
What did you do?
Uh-oh. Where's the train?
Huh?
It's fine. I know what I did, kind of, probably. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid with something. Oh, I never turned on shared chat. Fuck.
That's a little crazy.
Lol. There we go. Also, what are you doing today?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. And maybe I'll do some more cards or something. A lot of the fixes here are like weird code stuff.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Why didn't that work? I thought that would work. What the fuck?
What do you do?
I just made it so that if you were above your thing, it would hold down. But apparently that's not. Oh, I see. If not, target is on floor. Yeah, here we go. Could be here. Right? No? Oh, diff is not a thing. Lol.
Or if I do some more items. Because I have some... Oh, I'm so tired.
I don't understand. Why is this not... Dude, he's bouncing on it. Why is this not doing the thing? Target input driver. Move direction dot x. Layer movement. Where's the... Wait, where are we even doing the thing where if you're holding down, it drops you through platforms?
I don't know.
Oh, here. Right here, I see. If directional input dot y. Oh my god. I see what I'm doing wrong. Lol. If player held, if the controls are over that, I don't want it to be that. I want it to be some shit in here. Bar input, here input. Hello. How's it going? If not player input or not player input but active, player input is equal to util pitch component player input driver. I think if player and this is true. So if there is a player and we either don't have an input or the current input that we have isn't active, then we want to grab the new input from the player. and return that out. And then in here, I will do player input move direction dot y greater than 25. Oops. Why is that on my Discord? Why is that? Or, sorry, that's your Discord. I accidentally hit down in OBS and it swapped to the show Discord scene, but it isn't showing your stream. It was showing your Discord server.
That's weird. Funny.
I fixed it though.
I don't know what I'm doing. What am I
doing? You can design UFO today if you want.
Oh, I forgot about that, yeah.
Because that hasn't been designed, even though the card is like...
Yeah.
Art-wise done properly.
I don't know what I want to do for that.
I don't either.
I think Tone was saying it should make him like... You fly around in like a UFO and it like changes your movement. So you can like fly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Were they saying, I don't remember, was it, like the thing from Terraria? Like was that the person that said that?
Yeah. I don't know what the thing from Terraria is, but yeah.
Yeah. It's fine, you don't need to.
I mean, I kind of do, if I'm gonna be making it.
Well, you come up with your own version. You come up with your own, like, thing without knowing what the...
Well, how am I supposed to make it like the thing from Terraria if I don't know what the thing from Terraria is?
Well, because the basic idea was like it's something where you can fly around and do whatever. So like you just kind of come up with that without knowing what the Terraria one does, but knowing that like there was like the brief description of it, and you're like, oh, I can do this. So you don't like copy the Terraria one, you know.
But I don't know what the Terraria one does.
Yeah, you don't need to. All you need to know is that, hey, we're making this thing that changes Dante's movement so he flies around in a saucer. There you go.
Yeah, but I don't know what the Terraria one does.
You don't need to know what the Terraria one does. I don't think you're... I think we're... Am I speaking a different language or something? I must be. There we go.
Yeah, you might.
I fixed it.
What did you fix?
It... Oh, that was fun. So if I'm on the platform, in the jump pad, he falls through it.
Okay, cool.
Hooray!
Tough alert.
Tough alert. Tuffington. Okay, so this should still be the same thing, right? So if I jump up here and then... Yeah. But now if I were to go level manager and ground points, true or false, here.
What does that do?
What does that do? I'm glad you asked, JW. Look at this.
What happens if you do that on any other drop-to platform?
I don't know. I don't want to find out though. What happens if you do that on any other drop-through platform is a good question. Whoa, those didn't die instantly. That was weird. Train's
wow, very cool.
Okay, well then here's what we'll do. Okay. Console.print ground position dot distance to player dot deckbuilder position. So how far is this? I also need to get rid of some of my other prints. You never played Night in the Woods, have you? Right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that checks out. I mean, but also I don't think you'd like the game. That does check out.
Yeah, probably not. I guess.
God, I want to play Dwarf Fortress so bad right now. It's crazy.
We need to add some more enemies too. We need to add these guys here.
Oh, are you showing me something?
Yeah, we need to add these little guys.
Oh yeah, true. True.
I think we had like those
I didn't check what my latency
maybe
was.
like one more.
Hmm?
I think that would be plenty for a demo if we had like maybe those three, maybe like one more.
Yeah.
Right now it's a little bit too few.
$736 versus, if I stand on top of this, it is 64. So we'll say if it's less than 100, we use the drop-through platform. Otherwise, we don't. Crazy. Maybe that's the move. I'm dinking it.
But what if there's like a drop-through platform that's not that one, that's like just barely off the ground?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It's probably fine.
I'm
just being annoying.
Yeah, that's true, but it's okay. I don't blame you. That's like what you're supposed to do. Because I wouldn't have thought of that, but you asked me the question, and then that tells me, okay, I can do this.
Yeah.
Which is
what should the traffic cone item do? So just like I guess I could add the did I add the salmon item?
I don't think so. I don't think we have salmon item.
So that one's probably easy to do. Because I want to add more items, but I feel like too many of the ones I have currently just are just like random buffs. But I think we could also use some. I think some of the items will just be random buffs, but we can also make the cards better. Oh, I have the music on. Let me turn off the music. Oops, it's the wrong button. What's up, cats? What's up, twin? How are you doing? I am sleepy.
That's true.
What was I testing? Oh yeah, I was gonna see if we have a salmon item. I don't think I do.
No, we don't. Unless it's just not available in the game.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
What's the plan for today? I don't know. I'm adding random stuff, and Biddy is fixing random stuff.
That's
I don't know what
true.
I'm adding. That's what I'm figuring out. What random items and things to add.
Wait, why is this? Why are we? Do you remember why are we getting an extra thing here? Why are we grabbing the ground position again?
What?
So this is whenever the player first wants to teleport to the room, we grab the ground position.
Yeah.
And then we wait for the player to reach the spot, and then we get the ground position again. Is there a reason we're doing that? It's okay if
I have no clue.
isn't. I don't know. That's okay. I'll just I will just do this again. I'll just copy and paste this code. And say
As long as it
congratulations.
works, I guess.
Because I do honestly really like the look of Dante sitting on the bench whenever.
Does it have 9 lives or 7 lives? I think 9. Probably.
I think 9? Why would he have 7?
Because like 6, 7, you know?
Oh, dude, that's so true. Thanks for saying that.
My pleasure.
There you go. Take a look at this JW. So if I'm on the bench, train comes by and picks him up off the bench.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm in this room, on this platform, and then I grab this, train comes through and picks him up.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's chill, right? It's so cool. It's so cool, right?
Yeah.
It means we don't have to get rid of the area. We can still stand on the bench.
Let's go.
I really like being able to stand on the bench, so I'm gonna fight for its rights.
Alright, bro.
Wait, why couldn't we add a what was our reason for not adding one to the top of the station?
Cause like when you spawn in, you fall on it, and it's weird. I don't like it.
Okay, I see. Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, maybe
Also,
you should, but I don't know.
There's a problem.
What?
You can't hit this.
Okay, you can add that.
And if you run through it, it doesn't like swing. I also found out, I don't know if I'm sure you've seen this.
We need to add some like breakable objects in the rooms as well.
We do, yeah. You can jump into this. I don't know if you've seen that.
That is funny. Yeah, because originally you couldn't hit it before. You could only like run into it.
Yeah. There we go. I also changed it so it decays faster now.
Okay. So it doesn't decay at like.
It does still get like pretty
Yeah.
high pitched, but if I like stop letting it swing,
This guy thinks I have audio on.
now it's like the regular volume again.
You could add the I guess once you fix stuff, the like meta progression items there.
Maybe. I also need to add keys and things to the shop.
Yeah. I would do that first. I was just thinking because I just saw that there.
Yeah.
Yep, those are probably more important.
I actually wrote down a couple of things that I wanted to do that I was gonna do this morning, but then I got like 80 messages from JW that said, "Holy shit, Biddy, you broke everything. I hate you. You're a bastard." And so I have to fix those.
I
guess.
didn't say that actually.
I know. I was making him sound nicer than what he said. It was actually insane.
Okay.
No, let me get notes really quickly, which is I will be doing something with the item drops because they are evil. Oh, I need to make this hold up. Okay, bench drop through is done. Skin selector's not broke. I need to fix these first, but let me write this down, which is item drop changes. I'll just have that there, and then I'll write them down again in a moment. I just need to have them somewhere. What were the... Sorry, it's the tutorial, right? That's the thing that's broken.
Wait, I just thought of another fun card idea. Hold up.
Okay. What does the tutorial need to do?
Tutorial. When you finish the room with the guys in it, it drops a sticker pack. That is all it needs.
This one?
Yes.
This room? Okay. I have no cards because I teleported here. Lol. Okay.
So right now it always drops a key and a sticker pack.
So you wanted to just drop a
sticker pack,
what?
Yeah.
Just a sticker pack
and a card pack,
or...
yeah.
Okay. Then what I can do is base room template. Is that where you are? Do you have a room loot spawner? You don't. What does room loot spawner do again? Do you add yourself? No. Also, isn't this... What did you get from the... Before I open this up, what did you get from the card pack in the tutorial? Do you remember?
It's random every time.
It's random every time?
Yes, it is.
It's random every time. Block, mark, laser pointer. Okay. So if I go back here to menu, tutorial.
Anyways,
it's still 6-7.
My sick card idea was a card that destroys all like soul drops in the room and turns them into like projectiles that like bounce around.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So like if you kill a bunch of enemies or like break a bunch of crystals or something like that, it like crystallizes them and they bounce around.
It is random every time. That's weird. Why? Give me a second. Let me think. Let me do a thinky. So, where is it spawning the card drop? Drop card. Spawn drop.
And actually, I just thought of another thing. I think I should change the soul dispenser thing, so that way it just drops like the soul drops. I feel like that'll be a lot more clear than like the stupid ring.
Oh, you know what? You might be right, actually. That might not be that bad.
Because
yeah,
then
that
would also, that way if we have anything that affects soul drops, it would like synergize with that.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
Because like right now, I'm literally just trying to think,
down now.
What can I do to make things trigger other things? Because I really hate how few like triggers there are right now. So I'm just
there's
like,
very few synergies.
Yeah, I'm thinking in my head like what will work well together.
Yeah,
and I came up with like the turn soul drops into weapons thing, and then that could work with that.
What does Soul Siphon do again?
It's terrible.
Gain soul from enemies on kill for the duration of the effect.
Yeah, so very bad.
I see. Why is my camera?
Hmm?
Why is my camera up here? Is that wrong?
No.
This feels wrong, right? Or is this right?
Maybe.
I don't know.
It could be the navigation region's messed up. It's possible.
It shouldn't be because I fixed that, I thought.
No, well, it could just be that the navigation region in that room is like too small.
Let me turn on the camera visuals and I'll find out real quick. Hello?
You could just like look at the navigation region of that room.
Wait, why is this not drawing anything? Wait. Where's the fucking box? Is there no box?
He's outside of the box. He's thinking
I'm
outside of the box.
Dude. I'm thinking inside the box. Where the fuck is the box? Oh. Whoa.
Well, that's
funny.
I think it's because it's only like 1 pixel.
No, it is now. Weird. Yeah, that looks correct, mostly. Probably not, though.
That looks correct. Probably not. Alright. I think it's like tutorial 6.
Example room.
It's not called example room. It's called tutorial 6.
Why the fuck is it called example room here, then?
Because that's what I called it there.
How did you call it something different? Oh, the node is... I see. Okay, makes sense.
How did I know that was tutorial 6?
Oh.
Yeah, see.
I see. How did you know it was tutorial 6? Probably the same way that we know what the fuck room 8 is, just by the name room 8.
I don't remember what room 8 is, I'm not gonna lie.
You don't remember room 8?
Is it the big tall one that sucked?
Nope.
No.
That's room 5, brother.
I don't know, I don't remember, man.
Room 8. Room 8 is one of the best rooms in the game, I think. In my opinion, my humble opinion. That is the one where it's shaped like... I should choose something that isn't this debug menu with all the menus open to draw on, I think. It's the one where it's shaped kind of like... You've got your entrance up here. It's got like a big arch here. And then an exit here. And then it's got the drop-through platform with a wall along it around the side. You know what I'm talking about? It's got like a drop-through platform here. And then there's nothing here, but there's like a jump pad here. With like a big wall in this area.
Maybe.
But anyways, that is this is room 8.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that one.
Right here.
Yeah, you just drew it badly. Because there's like little platforms in the middle.
Huh?
There's like the little platforms on the side. It's not all drop through, but yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that room's pretty sick, yeah.
Yeah, this room is really sick. Big fan.
But I think that...
Oh shit. Ooh, that's a funny one.
Yeah, that one was... I think that one's one of my favorites that I made.
Yeah. Dude, the bench has gameplay changes here.
I like the new ones though, as well. Have you seen the new ones?
Yeah. I have not. I don't know if you've pushed them up, but there was one that I went
have
to.
100% pushed them up.
Oh god, this is the most claustrophobic area in the fucking game. What the hell is this?
I know it's beautiful.
Can I give a little bit of feedback on this one?
No.
About something I don't like about it? Okay. So,
What do
if you want to get... So, if you're running from here, you can't just jump all... Like, you can jump all the way up. It's a little difficult to jump all the way up. You kind of have to do, like, a couple of tiny jumps to get up here. If there was maybe a little bit more room here, it would feel a little bit more forgiving to jump. Like, if I jump too early, I bonk on the ceiling and I have to, like, re-jump, which can be really annoying.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
I do like this open area, though. Maybe there could be a platform here. I'm not too sure, though. Or, like, a platform off of this that you could jump down off of. That way you can just, like, kind of jump onto this, land here, and then go somewhere else. Also, the ground enemy fire guys will not work well on this level because they can't get all the way up to here.
Yeah. I mean,
and if they spawn up here, which I don't know where the spawns are. I mean, it does look really cool.
Yeah, I just wanted to try to have a room that has like a lot of different things. So it's got like a big open area. It's got a small closed off area.
What does box do again? What's box boost?
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I'd run into that one before, and I think I showed that to you. I just forgot about it. What are you trying to do?
We have a box boost. What's box boost?
I think if you time it like right as you hit it.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've box boosted. I forgot about it. It's if you are in the box, you leave the box while you're in that area, it will. Oh shit, that was weird.
What? What did I miss?
I just need you to watch this for a little bit. There's some weird stuff that goes on with the...
Wait, what happened? I'm so confused. What's going on?
It's so weird.
The physics of the box are a little janky.
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's fine. We love the box.
We do love the box.
You can also like air dash with it.
Yeah.
I thought about adding a dash.
I think if we add a dash, it has to be like a weapon card. I don't think we just like add a dash.
Yeah.
I mean, we could add a dash on like shift or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking is like shift, but I don't know. It'd probably be weird on controller. I think it's fine.
Not really. We have a lot of buttons that are not used on controller that we could use.
I guess.
Like,
I don't know.
None of the face buttons are used basically. Like, we could use B for dash or like something like that.
Yeah, it's a thought. I mean, yeah, we'll definitely have some weapons that like make you dash.
Yeah, I think like
I want to
rocket...
have the sword that like you just dash in a direction and hit in that direction. Yeah. It's like super fast.
Infinite flight achieved.
Yeah. What's your opinion on fish? Fish are pretty cool.
What's my opinion on fish? Well, apparently Mr. Jeff is working on his magnum opus, which is insane considering that he started drawing a Vaporeon in furry art style. He is determined.
What if we made a card that
turns you into a Vaporeon?
No, that like you activate in the air, and the amount of time that you spend in the air, it like deals damage based on how long you've been in the air. So that way you can like air stall for really long. You can do a ridiculous amount of damage.
What if we made a card that did that? That'd be so cool.
Yeah. No, but I mean like you could activate like other cards while it's charging up. And then just like the second. We're not bringing.
What if we made a really cool card that did that?
Wait, what happens if you just add the hammer back in? Does it work?
It breaks like a motherfucker. Okay. I'm pretty sure. Let's find out. I miss hammer. Hammer is a really cool idea, but shit card, unfortunately.
No, the hammer was low-key buns.
It was buns only because the system needed a
lot
of rewrites.
No, there's no but. It was just buns.
It was buns because I was trying to make use of a shit system. I think that if Hammer was revisited with today's Dante's 9 systems, it would work wonders.
Should we get Yankagor to do the Dante 9 soundtrack?
Okay, it broke because of that. because Hammer doesn't have a scene. That's okay. Hammer has a scene. Because this is it's still using old ability visual stuff, so I'd need to make changes to Hammer to make it work.
And we're not doing that.
It just breaks. Well, we will at some point. I think Hammer is worth revisiting. I think it's a cool idea. Like a slam into the ground card would be sick.
What if I'm just looking at my list of cards and I just have golf on there? I don't know why, because golf. But what if we have a card that is a golf club, and when you equip it, it puts a hole somewhere randomly on the level, and if you get the ball in the hole, it just insta-kills every enemy in the room.
That's crazy. We're adding
it's like
back,
such a bad idea, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah, we're adding oh my god, what was the name of the fucking mini game? Oh my god.
Floppy water, you lose all velocity and drop like a brick as a water drop. The higher you fall, the bigger the splash.
Orcane down B. Spheda. We're adding Spheda from Dark Cloud 2.
Okay, bro. Nobody knows what you're talking about.
It was so at the end of levels where you would go through and like beat enemies, once you cleared the entire enemies, like all of them, you would have the ability to play a game of golf through the level that you had just played, and you get rewards based on how little you hit the ball. It's really weird. Let me see if I can find a good video of it. Unfortunately, this game is not particularly well documented. Dark Cloud 2 100% 4K Platinum Walkthrough Part 14, How to Play Spheda.
I hate this guy.
Yeah, so the way that this game would work is this entire level would be filled with like enemies, and as you go through it, you like beat them, and then once you destroy all of once you kill all the enemies, you can go up to this ball and play a game of golf. And come on, you got it, bud. You would just you would go through the rest of the level playing golf. Wow, that person sucks.
That's kind of fire.
Yeah, and so you would just like hit it through the level that you just went through, and then you would try to get it to the hole, which is this blue thing on the map, in as few strokes as possible. Dark Cloud 1 was just superior. I don't know if I can agree with that, to be real with you. I think the atmosphere of Dark Cloud 1 was superior. I think that there's a lot of quality of life things that Dark Cloud 2 introduced that made it superior in my eyes, like being able to skip cutscenes. Dark Cloud 1 didn't have cutscene skipping. It also streamlined a lot of the progression of like synthesizing and fucking upgrading weapons. Oh, he's going for a trick shot. What the fuck? Just like put it in, dude. Why is he trick shotting it? I don't remember. Did you get something for trick shotting?
Fire.
Oh shit. Chest. Distortion repaired. Oh shit, he's talking. I didn't realize he would talk. My bad. I thought that was a no talking walkthrough.
No talking. What?
Oh, gun repair powder. Happens. But yeah, anyways. Also, you just contributed to GD documentation by fixing a small typo. Let's fucking go. My goat. All right. What was I doing? What was I just working on? Anyone remember?
No. You're talking about cards and stuff.
Cards. Oh yeah, and levels. I also wanted to make the drops consistent because they're not currently. And I need to do that.
Okay.
Early PS2 issues fair. Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of games would have been better if they had cutscene skipping. I understand why they didn't, because, you know, it's like they just don't have the time to add it or whatever. How do I do this normally? Item drop. Is this the only place that has item drop? Where am I creating? Oh, this isn't doing the... This isn't getting the RNG from this. GW. Do you think it would make more sense for... So the room is ending, and we're spawning loot. Do you think it makes more sense for the loot to get the RNG from the room, or do you think it makes more sense for the room to give the RNG to the loot? Both of these will be written with null in mind, so you can spawn them either way, but which one makes more sense?
I feel it could probably make more sense for it to get the RNG from the room, but I don't know
the
exactly.
item says,
yeah.
The item says there's a room, I'm getting the RNG from it, versus the RNG, or like the room saying, hey, your RNG is this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't exactly know how all that works, so I don't know exactly.
That's okay.
That sounds
I just wanted
right,
to hear your...
probably.
Huh?
That sounds right, probably.
Okay. What if I had a function in here called get next, and it returns RNG dot next, or randi. There we go. Okay, so this should hopefully make it more consistent. Ow. Sorry, my fault. Tutorial. And then if I go to the room here. Oops, there we go. So this drops. Auto turret, soul siphon, and knife. Okay. And then if I were to go back to the main menu, go back into the tutorial, go to the same room, kill these guys. It was auto turret, soul siphon, and knife, right? Yay. Yay!
Let's go.
And then I also want to add the ability to overwrite with specific drops, since it drops a key and you want it to drop a sticker.
That way we can keep the seed at 6-7.
Maybe I don't, actually.
No. Please, no, please.
No.
Wait. I will open my magic pack right now if you get rid of the 6-7 seed.
This
that's
has no bearing on me.
Yeah, that means I'm not getting anything else done today.
Okay. I
forgot you actually don't care if the game does well or not. This guy hates me.
Well,
so
no,
you hate me.
it's
so you
just
hate
like
me. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Arrgh. Sorry. Sure. What should the art look like for the Shatter card? Guess Shatter is a good name, probably.
Shatter?
Yeah.
In this farm?
Don't say
Wait a
that.
minute.
No, bad.
What do you mean, what's up?
No, I think it'd be a green card because it would just it's an instant. It's not a sorcery. Did you get that one? It's magic. Sorry. I'm sorry. What should this look like? I think we start with a little orb in the middle. Oop. A little orb.
Orb? Is this a Super Mario World reference?
Super Mario? What's that?
Super Mario World! Bro, you really wish Godot had a string scanf equivalent. Oh, there's a ban evader in my chat. Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Your cheap viewers. Best viewers, actually, it says, but...
Best viewers, hold up. Oop.
Since it's currently a pain to get a bunch of values from a string, like %f, Fuck, I don't remember. What does scanf do in C? It's been a minute.
I don't know.
Let's see, I'm not asking you. I know you don't know. Don't worry. I wouldn't dare ask you with something like that. Scanf's for inputs, right? Yeah. I mean, we do have string formatting, but yeah, no, getting it from an input is not terrific. Actually, let me, there's scanf. Let's see, what is scanf? Sorry. Oh, is that secure scanf? Probably. No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah. I see. Yeah, it is not a secure thing. I was thinking it was like memcopy s or whatever the fuck it is, or s memcopy. I don't remember. One of those two exists, and I think it's funny that C has two versions of a lot of functions, which is the original version and then the quote-unquote secure version, because instead of which I guess I understand why they wouldn't like just patch it into the language as like the default, because of like backwards compatibility or whatever. Let me add a room loot spawner, which has very little going on in here. Well, actually, I could just do this, right? Doesn't wait, am I like goated on accident?
Are you like goated on accident? Unlikely.
I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to add like a field that's like override the drop inside of this, and then I realized, oh wait, no, I made the chances for drops an export variable, which means that I could just like tell it that everything has a 0% chance of dropping except for stickers.
True. Wait a second.
Does that work? Oh, cooking? It crashed.
Oops.
Wait, what? Non-existent function rand I in base nil. Ew, you're so right. Well, if room dot is node ready, so if it's not ready, then I can await room dot ready. Well, can't do an LF. I can do this. I don't need an LF anyways. We're returning early, so who cares? Should make a proposal for string scanf equivalent in Godot. It'd be very helpful. Might be. I would check to see if there already is. That sounds like something that would be common enough that I'm sure that, like, if I typed in Godot scanf, there has to be a proposal, right? Well, there's this, actually. There's a... Let me reload the page so it's not light mode. There's crappy console. A crappy console created in Godot to simulate print F. Sorry, I see Claude. Did they write this with Claude? Oh, it says clause. I can't read, dude. My brain is like so fucking demented by the fucking worry that someone wrote something in AI. This is 5 years ago, so no, there's no chance they did. It's the scanf function, which is inside of here, I'm assuming. Wait, what? What the fuck is prompt? Prompt is inside of the main scene, which is a line edit. Yield. Do we still have yield in Godot? I don't think we do. I thought we have a wait only, right? Yeah, yield's gone.
It's over. It's gone.
Level select, not level select. I keep not going to the same thing. Yeah, yield isn't Godot 3. Because we have decided to use await, which I like. You remember Godot 3? I also remember Godot 3, unfortunately.
I also remember Godot 3.
Actually, Godot 3 was fine. It wasn't great, but it was fine.
Godot 4 is pretty good though.
Yeah, Godot 4 GD Script 2.0 was like such an improvement over 1. Why is this?
You and the second thing is better than the first thing.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Whoa.
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 Oh my god, I'm stupid. This is not the right class. Lol. Lol. There we go. So now if I go in here and kill all of the enemies, it should guaranteed spawn a sticker pack. Oh, yay! Look at that.
Tough.
And if you want to make a tutorial room, let's say I want to make this always spawn, I don't know, a full heart. Then I can just change that. And, well, let me tell this to tutorial 6. Oh, no, tutorial 6 is in.
Tutorial 6 more like tutorial 7.
Oh, tutorial 6 isn't going to work. That's not going to work. I wonder if that'll just reload. I actually don't know what that'll do. I think it'll use the old values, probably. Yeah, it does. Actually, no way of reloading that, unfortunately. You should add Yonkagore to Dante's 9.
True.
What a crazy statement. JW's saying true because he wants to add a furry to Dante's 9. As if there isn't already furry in Dante 9. Just look at the dev team, it's half furry. And that's JW, the artist.
What?
Can't wait for tutorial 9-2. You should add a minus world Easter egg. JW doesn't even know what that is.
No, I don't.
That's okay. Did this keep the RNG of the card pack the same? It did! Hooray! And then... Let's see. What else? How does JW not know minus world? Because he would have never played... I don't think he's ever played a Mario game, right? Have you played... You've played, like, DS or some shit? No.
What? No,
What did you play?
no, I
Mario
played like New Super Mario Bros. A long time ago. Like
On
Wii.
what?
On Wii.
On Wii. He played New Soup on the Wii.
Yeah, New Soup.
That's fucking crazy.
And that was like a long, long time ago.
It's the most well-known Mario glitch of all time. It definitely isn't. Or at least, I don't know, in my worldview, I feel like it isn't. I feel like the most well-known Mario glitch is the backwards long jump from SM64.
I know that one.
See? He doesn't even play SM64. He's never played SM64. Second most.
I don't even know what SM64
Probably
is, I'm not gonna lie.
It's probably the second most popular glitch, yeah. I'm trying to think of what would be another popular glitch.
Wait, why did this card art kind of turn out kind of fire?
Oh shit, it did. What the fuck? Yo, look at this, dude. Bro accidentally did some sick ass art.
It's like
That's
not
crazy.
even that
That's not a
hard.
hell jelly.
It's literally just, I know, it's the text is wrong.
Mhm.
You know, literally just like drew boxes until it looked cool.
Oh, did you guys hear the big development about Super Mario Bros. And the box art?
The box art.
So
the box
art of Super Mario Bros. Is this.
I've literally never seen that in my entire life.
That's crazy. So the Super Mario Bros. Box art is Mario against a wall above lava. And there's no way that he could ever be down here unless he was falling down, which means that the box art of Super Mario Bros. He's about to die. Which is crazy, right? Like, there's no world where this could ever happen other than him dying. So, like, just the entire time it's been a frame before death. However, there was a glitch found that actually was like crazy foreshadowing that this is in fact someone about to do Ace, because the first time someone found Ace, it was in the Bowser level. And he was about to fall into lava as Fire Mario, and through some weird fucking thing, like the Ace glitch ended up happening as he was like basically in the same pose as the fucking box art. Let me see if I can find it. I'm gonna open up this video and hope that it doesn't blare. Okay, it didn't. Let me see if I can find it. Come on, Cosmic's video, please. Okay, let me go through this video really quickly and see if there's no timestamps on the bottom that shows where the thing is.
Rip.
Hold on. Hey, Biddy, check Discord. I'm scared. I'm very scared.
That's never a good thing to hear.
Why is there a ping in my... Oh my god. JW.
Yeah.
Can you go to the showcase channel on my Discord and take a look at...
Wait, why is it like actually kind of good, high quality though? It's very good.
Yeah.
To win.
Okay, so here's...
You were right. You were cooking.
So here is here's the Super Mario Bros. Ace glitch. It's crazy, right? So the box art was Mario falling into bricks in lava as Fire Mario dying. But this is the Ace glitch that warps you to the end of the game, which is Mario falling into lava against the bricks dying. Literally Oda level foreshadowing, like fucking 40 years ago.
Whoa, that's so cool.
It does this, and then it fucking does this glitch, and then you like warps the credits. It's fucking crazy.
You're weird, but okay.
Wall jumping or flagpole glitch? Flagpole glitch might be... No, I think flagpole glitch is less popular than Minus World. I feel like a lot of people know about Minus World. At least that's the one I found about Minus World before I found out about flagpole glitch, I want to say. I don't think it warps the credits. I think the game just crashed. I think there's a version of it that does cause the game to go to credits, I want to say. I just don't 100% remember. But yeah, the fucking... Yeah, it's SMP2. It's Lost Levels, I know. Different game, by the way? What are you talking about? What? That wasn't Mario 3. That was Mario 2. Or Mario 1. That might have been Lost Levels, I think.
Alright, bro.
Is that not Lost Levels? Okay. I fixed the drop thing in the tutorial, so tutorial drop.
Okay, tough.
Kabonk. Skin selector. So the skin selector is bugged right now. I don't know why. If I go here to cat skin, it always shows Alien Biscuit, even though clearly I'm Dante. On Dante type shit.
On Dante.
On Dante. If it's not Mario 3, where at? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the video I just showed? Or are you talking about the box art? Because that's definitely not Mario 3. Cosmic, 40 years. I'm sure I can just pull the video straight back up. Please don't play, please don't play. Okay, it's already quieted. This one? This is Lost Levels. Mario 3 doesn't look like that. This is definitely one of the warp to credits glitch. Oh, there's multiple of them. There's Ace here. I just don't know what the fuck the end goal of it was. I thought it was warp to credits. Yeah, it's like there's definitely some warp to credits thing in Lost Levels. But yeah, no, there's SMB3's Ace in that one pipe level where you kick a bunch of shells. There's also SMW's credits warp. which the first video I saw on this was by Seth Bling, the fucking Minecraft guy, which was fun.
That's crazy.
This one was really cool. This one's actually so fucking cool to me. Because what he does is he uses shell positions to write bytes of code into the game's memory, and then he like collects a coin, does some weird shit, and he warps to the credits. And then he also does, using the same arbitrary code execution glitch, he converts Super Mario World into Flappy Bird.
What?
So after about an hour of writing code, he writes bytes and then it becomes Flappy Bird because he wrote his own custom payload through like the arbitrary code execution glitch.
What?
Yeah. No, old games are so fucking cool. There's also RGME's Triforce percent.
Anything but working on Dante 9.
Okay, I'm sorry for talking about things I care about. So there was this one really cool thing where they were at Speedrun Games Done Quick. I want to say one of the years. There was some showcase, yeah, SGDQ 2022, where they play up until a certain point. Right, I think maybe was it TAS all the way? It may have been TAS all the way, but basically what's happening here is the TAS is like doing a bunch of inputs to write code into the game, and then like shit just starts happening. And it's like basically like they play through an entire mod that mods in new models and then even reads messages from Twitch chat and puts them on screen in real time on a vanilla copy of Ocarina of Time for the N64, not connected to the internet.
What?
Yeah. It's really cool. It's like really fucking cool.
While you're at it, let's just watch Parkour Civilization 1 and 2.
Much.
You might be right. I'm down for that.
You might be cooking on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see. What was I doing? Skin selector. What's up with the skins?
Alright, I was supposed to be making the UFO. I forgot, but that's okay. I'm making a cooler card.
Wait, where was the skin thing set up? I thought there was a setup in here. Maybe not. Setup options. Skin options, add button, skin.resource name. All skins here. Well, no, hold on. Actually, what am I talking about? What? How was this working before? Wee wee wee. Hey wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee 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 wee. Yeah, I love being regular, neurotypical people. It's very fun and cool. Okay, buddy. Let's not even. I could pass. I think I could pass as neurotypical.
Me too.
If I really tried, I'm really good at masking. I think.
Wee wee wee.
See, I didn't even wee back.
Whoa, you're so cool.
I know, dude. Just don't ask me to look someone in the eyes when I'm talking to them. That shit fucking hurts. So setup options gets run on ready, which I thought this did something for the skins, but apparently it didn't. Really? Okay, well, how often does setup options get run?
This card will be interesting because it's a green card, but it will do damage. So I will have to do funny things because I will have to set it to equipment, change the damage, and then set it to utility because the damage thing was not always there.
Oh, yeah, true. Well,
yeah.
You must give yourself a vocal tick. You don't have it anymore, but still. Dude. I don't know if I can live with people anymore after living alone for so long with the amount of fucking like just like noises I randomly make throughout the day as I'm just like walking around my apartment. That shit is like, how do I even explain that to a roommate? Like,
You don't.
yeah, dude, don't just like like you need to put on like headphones or some shit whenever I'm home. Sorry, dog. I'm just gonna make random ass noises all the fucking time. Nothing I can do about it.
Yeah, he did that a lot of packs. It was kind of weird.
I didn't actually.
You actually did. You just don't.
Okay.
Don't
I mean, I can tell
remember.
people about the time that you woke me up because you were standing over my bed, 6-7ing for 10 minutes
This is
before
not
I woke
true.
up.
I did not do this.
I literally woke up and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it like scared the shit out of me. And he was like, "Dude, thank fuck you woke up." He was like, "I've been doing that for 10 minutes." What do you mean you were 6-7ing over my bed for 10 minutes?
This did not happen.
What the fuck?
This is not real.
She was fucking weird. I don't know. I still have nightmares about that. Where is so textures array? Skin options button. Dude, something in my brain is not remembering how options buttons work. This is popular at this point, right? Sick. Okay. Skin options button dot selected. Can I set this? I can. Selected is equal to something. Yeah, I think that's true.
Yeah.
Bro's a whole ass SCP. Yes, the fuck he is.
We forgot about the zero gravity card.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we
What are you
did.
talking about? When did we forget the zero gravity card?
Me, I forgot it.
Oh,
We also
okay.
need to add the time slow that only affects, or that doesn't affect you.
Yeah, we
'Cause
do.
You really wanted to do that.
Yeah, I really wanted to do that. That's true. I like really want to do that. That is actually true, but it's a little difficult. I do have a couple of ideas of what I could do now though. Which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wee. Sorry. Wee. Sorry.
Wee.
Ah, there's no skin selected. I see. I understand. I get it. I know what's happening. Then this should be a preload of Dante.png. Regular Dante, not big Dante. Wee. Oh shit. What the fuck? There we go. Dante is selected. Hooray! And then if I like change the skin to Callie, start the game, and then go to the settings menu, it says Callie, and the skin is Callie. Why is she so like gray instead of white? Weird.
Okay, it's coding time. We lock in.
It's coding time.
Yeah.
Alright.
Hmm.
Alright. I fixed that bug. Hooray.
How do I get all of the current soul drops in the room? I mean, I could just put like a giant area on it and like have it look through
no. No.
No, okay. That was my first thought.
No. Definitely not that.
Unless I did want it to be like a ranged thing where it's like within a certain radius, but I think it'd be cooler if it's just all of them just explode into things.
Yeah, I thought it had a thing that would return all nodes in the scene. I guess we don't. No, it doesn't seem like it. I think that was something I was imagining. What you could do, though, is you could add them to a group and just query the group.
You're right.
Which is like way simpler than anything that we have or any other clever thing that we could ever do. Also, the bouncing on it bug is fixed. Also, the tutorial drop has changed. I selected the wrong thing.
Wait, what is it called? Is it called mana drop? Yeah.
Might be.
Of course it is, because somebody named it wrong. I'm joking.
For sure, dog.
I'm joking. It's fine. It's literally fine.
Oh shit, dude. You hear him? He's getting anxious. Ooh. We're gonna be late for our train. Uh-oh.
Stop.
Watch out.
I don't like this guy.
Let's see, so for the shotgun, how did we fix this before? I thought that the shotgun could hit worms multiple times, but I guess not.
I think it's to fix, or it's to... I think we had it set up to prevent like swords from hitting multiple hitboxes on the worms.
It
but
probably is.
I'm pretty sure that's what it was. The YouTube translator is like dying right now. Like, why did it translate pat pat to stick? And chew to chew with like 15 U's. What is this?
What in the fuck is going on here?
If the game is Dante 9, are there 8 other Dantes? Wow, that's the first time that joke has ever been made. Ever.
That's joke.
That's joke.
That's
Sorry,
joke.
English isn't my first language.
You are joke. Fire joke. What am I doing? Player, enemy, spawn enemy, worm enemy. Woo! Okay, maybe the shotgun's a little bit strong on the worms. Let me grab a sword and see. Oh, sword hits multiple hitboxes. Fuck.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Is it because they're all the same attack?
I don't know.
I don't know
I'm
if they're
trying
the
to.
same attack or
There
if they're
was
separate
something on
attacks.
there that I don't think was supposed to be there.
Probably.
We'll see if that fixes it, because I removed something that wasn't supposed to be there. Yeah, that fixes it. And the sword
Okay.
can't hit multiple hitboxes. There was an intangibility component on it for some reason.
Oh, very cool. That's probably, we were probably messing around with
It's
like...
probably old shit.
Yeah, I think back when we were trying to fix the boss, maybe it accidentally got added to the worm or something.
Yeah. Wee.
9 Dante's 867 to stop GW. Yeah.
These worms are literally like the ones from Terraria. Who's gonna tell him?
Who's gonna tell him?
He's gonna tell him.
Wait.
Puddles. Does this affect the same thing? It does. Yay! The button updates even if you change your skin outside of the thing.
Oh,
Great.
cool.
All
Let's
right,
go.
worms fixed. Okay. Item drop changes. I want to write down the item drop changes. Let me. I'm gonna put you on screen for just a second, Doug. I'm gonna take a
Uh-oh, I'm
little
scared.
twink
I'm
of
scared.
water.
I'm scared.
I'm gonna get a twink of the caffeine drink that I have, and I'm also gonna eat a protein bar. So be right back.
Okay.
Good luck.
Okay. So I just do this in the ready function. It's pretty easy.
All right, I'm back, but I'm spectating. I'm in
Okay,
spectator mode right now.
Okay. Something smells really good right now, and I don't know what it is. And now I'm hungry.
That's me.
Yeah. I'm smelling through
What?
my mic.
It's a method off of Git tree.
Oh, right, yeah. You guys create custom icons for your resources or not? Nah, I'm lazy. It could be cool for like, for like custom components and stuff, but no, not currently. I'm gonna test this by just spawning salmon. And I think that should just work.
All right, hello, Gangathy.
Hello, Gangathy. I guess
How's it
this
going,
is like
Gangathy?
technically a weapon. Not that matters right now. I can change that later.
Okay.
What was I gonna do? I guess we just test it out now. Theoretically,
Alright.
it should work.
Let's see. So let me pull up my notes because there were some things that I wanted to change about items that will make them easier to work with, or start specifically item drops.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not something that'll affect a lot of things. It's just like putting things in the shop will be way easier.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that like whenever I went to put something in the shop, it was a bitch.
Yeah. Also, we need to add shield drops.
Shield drops. I'm so fucking evil, man.
Why?
Because my first thought was, why the fuck do we need shield drops? You can't even shield. And like you could just drop through platforms by pressing down.
You're like so evil. You might be the worst to ever.
I might be the worst. I'm definitely not the worst.
You're
However,
like up there.
is Slippy on my desktop?
Yeah, you're the worst.
I don't have Slippy on my desktop. Fuck. Where's my Slippy?
Look at this. Look at
Is
this.
it
A
my
green
downloads?
card that's actually useful. It's a first.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. I gotta.
Okay. Oh.
Just to show that I can do it. Just to show that I'm not a
Work.
fraud.
Oh wait, did it work?
It's one of the first times you drop by these streams. Well, I'm about to hit you with one of the worst things ever, which is I'm gonna open up Melee for just about 2 seconds. I'm gonna go to the training lab, and I'm gonna go in as Falco. That's not Falco. That ain't Falco. Where are you at? Let's see if I can shield her up first try. Yeah, I'm goated. It's very difficult, or it's way more difficult in Melee. This game would be so cool if it didn't feel like shit to control. That's also like a skill issue on my end.
Oh wait, hold up. No? Why is this not working?
Why is there no music? Why is what not working?
My card that I just made isn't working. It's supposed to. It's not gonna work on these guys, but it's supposed
to
to.
Melee.
Yeah, it's supposed to spawn
Right.
salmon on the soul drops, but it doesn't. It
Mhm.
just spawns one salmon on top of me, and that's it.
Oh, can you show me the code? Okay.
This is a salmon.
Hmm. So you're using your scene instantiate. Add like a print that just does like yeah, just console.print drop.
Let me just clear my
Yeah. Clear deck.
just add a bunch of these. Oh. Nothing. That's weird.
Can you go back to the open up your thing?
Mm-hmm.
Clear your console and then do that again. Okay, and then now go back to Godot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, so there are no messages being printed.
Yeah. So it's only doing it, but every single time, it's still spawning one though, which is weird.
Yeah, I don't. Well, can you go to the shatter ability that you have? The scene.
The scene. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Can I ask you another question? Or do you have the right scene set up for the card?
Oh, did I accidentally? I might have
Is it using
accidentally given it to salmon.
You might have, yeah. These are great, by the way. You just the ones.
Now that you're saying
for
that.
learning Godot. Thank you. I appreciate that they're
Yeah.
helpful for learning Godot. Yeah, I figured. I was like, it's not
I
printing
think I
anything.
just clicked
Also-
on the top thing here because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that's also, I believe, technically in the wrong spot. It shouldn't be under ready. I want to say it should be under a method called activate.
No, it's ready. Activate is
sure?
for equipped things.
Okay.
I mean, anything else that I've done is under ready. Recently.
Okay.
I literally checked it because I was like, I thought it might have been activate, but then I looked at some other ones that I've made recently and I just used the ready and that works. So,
Okay, fair enough.
because I think it pretty
enough.
much just adds it, and then if it's just like a card in your hand that you just play, it just adds
Yeah.
it, runs the ready function, and then it handles itself queuing, freeing.
Does it free itself?
It does not free itself automatically. You have to manually do that in there somewhere.
Is there not a... Hold up, card ability. I thought there was a function for freeing. Yeah, it should free on end. Is a function that is... Oh, that's for...
Okay, yeah, that does work.
Wait, yeah, brother.
What?
There's literally a method in card ability called activate, and it takes in whatever. But if you override the should free on end function to be true, activate will also like just free itself. Like
What?
after it's done. So you can override the method should free on end and return true, and then it makes it free itself after you're done activating it.
What do you mean when it's done active? Like what determines when it's ended?
You use it, it activates, it frees itself.
What? But activate is, I'm pretty sure activate is only run when you have like an equipped ability. Because it has like a position and like a direction for like where you're aiming and things like that. I'm pretty sure.
Salmon Storm literally uses activate.
Okay, whatever. Well, I don't know.
I mean, it's fine, but you can just override the function should free on end, and I'm pretty sure it frees itself.
What?
Like after it's... What are you
I
worried
don't,
about?
let me look at it. What do you mean should free on
Yes,
end?
so there's a
Should free
function
on
called should free on end. If you return true, then it automatically frees itself.
end? How does it automatically free itself?
Inside of the activate function, which is called regardless of whether or not you do anything with it.
Oh, okay.
Should be. I'm like fairly confident that it does. Like,
I guess I probably should use activate then. That's
I mean, it's fine. You don't have to, but like,
Yeah,
it doesn't.
oh, 'cause it does all
it's
the
built in
activate
such a
sound.
way. Yeah, it's built in such a way that makes your life easier. Activate gets called regardless of whatever else you're doing, as long as you don't overwrite it and not call super. So you'll need it. You should call super.
Oh, like
probably.
after this.
Before that.
Before? Well, wouldn't that queue free
Yeah.
it then?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because Q free doesn't do anything until idle
Oh,
time.
yeah, right. Until it's
That's why it's
done.
Q free and not free.
Oh.
Pause commenter. You're
Okay. That works then.
and that's not gonna free it because you also have to override should free on end.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you could also just keep the ready function as you were using because it should just be called anyways.
Yeah, but this also has the activate sound, which although I guess it automatically does that either way.
Yeah.
Like it would still run it.
So as long as you
whatever.
override should free on end, you can do whatever the fuck else you want.
We'll do this so you're happy because you're evil.
Well, I'm just
You're
saying
like,
that's
"Arr, you
not
have to
so I'm
do it this
happy.
way."
It's, I
No,
wanted to make
that's
your
fine.
life easier, and then you're not even using it. It's fine. It's whatever. Like it doesn't really like bother me that
No,
much.
it's fine.
but,
It's
like,
whatever. It doesn't bother me that much to use
It's
this
fine. It's
one.
whatever. I do hate you. I do like. I can't wait for this game to be over.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably. But you
That
want to
might
get
be
to the
true.
next cat roguelike that we have to make.
No. Just makeup, please. What makeup are we talking about? Eyeliner, mascara. What are we saying?
I don't know.
I don't know. Occupy's talking about makeup.
Sorry.
Makeup.
That's not how the song goes.
I don't fucking know how the song goes. I don't. There's the one part of the song that I care about, and I know how that goes. The rest of it is
evil.
and then it's
Yeah.
I don't think you trust in my. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess actually no. There is a mention of makeup in there somewhere. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Grab
You're
a
right.
button on my makeup.
Yeah.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Shop
You should instead of listen to Yonkagore. Yeah, but you should play Yonkagore on your stream. Anyways, what am I doing? So okay, so salmon. So now it's
Oh yeah,
salmon.
it's literally the first fucking one after the first wake up.
Yeah, I know.
It's wake up, grab a brush and put a little makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I guess there is a mention of makeup. Yeah, dude. It's the first fucking one.
Yeah, but I know. We're like the most regular streamers of all time.
This is true. Probably. Okay. So for the item stuff, what I wanted to write down and do is currently the items are handled by like the drop themselves. However, like sorry, let me put like an actual example on screen, and let me just get rid of this fucking box. It's distracting me too much because I love running around and touching the bounds of the box. So if I spawn in a money drop, I'll spawn a few money drops over here, and then I'll also spawn in a relic drop over here, and a key drop over here. So the thing about these drops is these guys are drops that whenever you get close to them, they automatically pick up and collect. And then these drops are ones that you have to interact with, except the key is also an automatic pickup. But there's so much that they share implementation-wise that it pisses me off to have them as different classes, because this one over here is called an auto drop, whereas the one that was like an interact with is just an item drop.
Yeah.
And so what I want to do is I want there to be effectively so if we think of this as the top level node, so we have like the drop, and then we have like the actual like I might call it collectible, I might call it item, I don't know yet. I would like to separate out the movement. So this is like the movement and the actual like collection. Because what this allows me to do is I could take this item and instead of putting it on top of a drop, I could have a shop display. And put the item there. Which means that this item and this item are the same. And so it's kind of just like this one tells you to collect the item when you purchase it. This one tells you to collect the item whenever it gets close to you. And then we have the one that is like you have to interact with it to collect the item. What am I using to make the checklist? I'm using Obsidian. It is a free program that you can download. It is a markdown editor. So it looks like this. In source mode, it's just like a plain text document. And then it renders it using like good looking things. It also has a bunch of extensions. Like we have one, I don't even, where's the Kanban board?
It's called Biddy to do.
It's called Biddy to do?
Biddy to do board.
Biddy to do board. Yeah, it also has extensions. So we have this, which is a Kanban board inside of our Obsidian document, which looks like, can I not open as markdown? Looks like this, basically. But it ends up being rendered as this, which is really nice and really fun. Is the stream sponsored?
Yes.
No, no
it's sponsored by Dante's
like,
9.
Legally, it is not
Go
sponsored.
tell your friends about Dante's 9.
Yeah, no, it is not sponsored. I just really like this program. I use it to take notes on my phone as well because it's really nice to just have things to just like jot down.
You can use code 67 at checkout to get 50% off your first year.
That's not true. But Obsidian is completely free to use. The only thing that does not come for free is you can buy a premium whatever, and it'll give you access to Obsidian Sync, which allows you to sync things between your phone and your computer or different computers. But the way that we get around that, and the way that it's totally fine to get around it, because this Obsidian Vault is just a bunch of files, we actually have this inside of our game folder. So our docs are right here. So this is all of our Obsidian notes. And we just commit these to the Git repository. And so whenever I make changes or he makes changes, they just get committed up to Git.
I also set up like a personal one that I just sync with like iCloud on my phone. Because it like takes up very little space. So it's just like, sure, I'll just do that. I don't care.
It does take up very little space because it is just plain text.
Yeah, so it's like if you have like a free iCloud thing or something like that, you can just like set it up with that. It's a little annoying because you have to set up like iCloud on your computer, which is nasty and gross, but
yeah. Well, you say that. Do you mind opening up the folder of Dante's 9 and telling us the file path that it's currently in?
What do you mean? No,
right click on the project
I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. No, bad.
So one really cool story. I wanted to set up the build so that JW could build Dante's 9 and put it on Steam himself, because before it was me, I would open up my terminal and I'd go into the thing and build it. And so I had to set it up for him, and he was getting an error that was really weird. And the reason for that error was because all of JW's folders and files that he normally works in are in his OneDrive folder.
It's not my fault.
And OneDrive was preventing him from downloading the Steam SDK so that he could build the project. So if you ever wonder, are there people that actually use OneDrive?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
I'm sorry. It's not my fault.
Yes, there are.
It's
It is your fault.
No.
You need to be better about this. You need to get rid of that. Anyways, split up item collection and movement. So I'll have the auto drop, the item drop, which I don't know, it's not really a great difference for that. And then there is the shop display, which would be the movement types, basically.
I'm adding a bounce and pierce option to the projectile info since I think that's what we're using for right now.
Okay, sure, I guess.
It seems to work pretty well.
Okay. No. I'm guessing with Git, you have different branches for both of you to commit and push to, and then you merge it with the main branch whenever making a version. We do not. I would recommend it for people who feel like it, because it is just us, and for the most part, we don't touch the same things. We kind of just are off of our effective dev branch at all times. At work, at my job, we do use like feature branches where we put things on a feature branch, put it up for review, and then we merge it into the dev branch. But you know, this isn't like it's a professional-ish project. Like it's gonna be commercial, but it's not like we're not professionally doing everything. So it's just whatever works. I do use branches from time to time. Like if I want to go out and experiment with something, I will make a branch. Like I have a branch for Steam integration, which is not currently in the main branch. But I mostly have that so I can go back and pull the changes in later whenever we actually want to do Steam integration. I just like took an evening to set it up, and I was like, I don't want to just throw all of this code away, but I also don't want to commit it to the main thing, so I just tossed it on a branch. But you know, if you have a larger team, or if you want to be more like a professional, then I would recommend making feature branches, or even like a personal branch, and then merging things in after you finish them. We just aren't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let me split these up now, because actually, before I do that, we were just talking about Git. I'm gonna commit my code, because I don't want to. I need to spend more time with projects, with this project, and commit things up before I start working on a bunch of things.
Yeah, let's see if this works.
You've heard and seen errors when merging with main branch when someone else is working on it. Yeah, so merges aren't that bad. Merges are gonna happen regardless, but it's mainly like I touched some code, he touched some code in the same file, or like some of the same resources, and we kind of just have to look and be like, okay, how do these get managed? Like I can show really quickly. Like I had to merge things in earlier today, and it was like there was one that had an issue. It wasn't really an issue, it was just like a thing. Room teleporter? Maybe?
Oh, oops,
I'm not sure. There was something where you made a change to something, and then I made a change to something and had to merge them in. But it wasn't like a huge deal. It was just like,
yeah, probably.
Which of these lines? How do you want to shuffle these lines together?
Mm-hmm.
Did we play Magic yesterday? The day before? It was the day before, right? It was on Friday night.
Yeah.
The Magic game lasted so long, it felt like it was yesterday too.
Yeah.
It's like fucked up.
Might play some tonight because I got Joe tabletop. He was trying to set it up.
Oh no. Okay. So let's do this. What was the change to this? This was the change to the drops. I don't know if this breaks anything. This definitely fixes things. Do I leave this? JW. Do I leave this? This fix that stops crits from stacking and stops the slime from reducing damage to things hit afterwards.
Yeah, go ahead and keep that in there for now, because I'll probably just push up
Okay.
our quick changes here.
Okay.
Okay, what am I forgetting here? Is there something on here that I'm missing? My projectiles aren't projectiling.
What are you trying to do?
Base projectile.
What
I'm
about
trying
it?
to spawn it in.
Are you using the scene?
Yeah.
I think there's a player projectile scene that you can use.
That's what I did. This is what this is right here.
Oh, okay.
think.
Are you?
Yes, it's player projectile.
So what's not working about it?
I'm not sure. It's like doesn't seem to be like spawning in, or I think it is, but it's like it's weird. It doesn't move.
Oh, is that the projectile?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go back?
Well, real quick, just double check. Yeah, it does like weird stuff.
Are you setting the position?
Yeah, the position is supposed to be set at the where the crystals are, or
Where the crystals
drops.
are.
Sorry, the drops.
Oh, the drops.
Yeah.
I see. Well, they're all spawning at the same spot, which I'm assuming is 0-0 in that room.
Except not
What room is that?
always.
Is that
There's
room?
some here.
Oh, I see. Weird.
Let me look.
Yeah. Yesterday you set up your laptop with a Linux distro since you never used Linux and you didn't use it much, so you set it up. It's interesting to try out Linux. What Linux are you trying out? So I may have some recommendations if you end up saying Ubuntu, because I'm gonna try a little bit. That's okay. Why is this? Oh, I see. I understand. Yeah.
Oh, it might be because of the weird projectile stuff where it tries to like move it, like with the barrel of a gun, where it like moves it the first frame.
Oh, I see.
I don't know.
Wait, does it have?
I don't know what it's doing here.
Sorry, let me. So base projectile you're talking about is the thing. Let me look. If project info, if card instance, are you assigning a card instance? I'm assuming the answer is yes. I guess it doesn't matter, but
no, I don't think I am. But
I don't think that matters. It only does.
oh, does it need a
size,
direction?
bounce,
Oh, it has a.
it does need a direction. Yes.
Okay, I don't think I gave it a direction. I just rotated it. Okay, maybe we try that and see if that.
Direction, actually. Move and collide, diff step.
Because it might be like direction times speed, and if the direction is 0, then it wouldn't go anywhere.
It is direction, yes, you do need a direction.
Okay, so this needs to be direction instead of rotation.
I'm actually kind of surprised that it doesn't have like a if not direction inside of it. Might be worth adding that, to be honest.
Oh. Oh, this is needs to be vector 2.
Ah, okay.
Oh wait,
That's a good thing to read. Yeah, your cousin suggested for your crossover from Windows to Linux to try to Pop OS. I actually don't remember what Pop OS is based off of. Let me take a look really quickly. Is it Arch or is it something else? Is it based off? What is Pop OS based on? It is based on Ubuntu. Okay. It also uses GNOME. That fucking sucks.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, that
now
really
looks like
sucks.
it's working.
So I'm gonna give you
Kind of.
well, obviously you don't have to listen to my recommendation, but if you look at my computer, like I'm using Linux right now, but it's a Linux that feels very similar to Windows, because I've used Windows for 26 years. I'm 26 years old, so 26 years. And like this feels like Windows basically. You know, it has like all of the things that you would expect and some of the things that you wouldn't. I would recommend trying. Here's my recommendation if you feel like doing this. There's a program called Ventoy. It's off of the most sketchy looking website of all time, but I promise to you it is totally fine to use. Ventoy is a thing that you put on here, you download it, you put it onto a USB drive, and then that USB drive, actually, I might still have mine. I do, it's on my desk. Let me get it really quickly. I gotta reach a little bit. No, that website looks fucking so sketchy. Let me put my USB drive in really quick. And hope that this opens up.
Yeah, there's definitely
my
something going
Ventoy.
weird going on here, but it is working. It is spawning them properly now.
Nice.
It's just
Yeah,
that
so here's
they're spawning at like 0, 0. Oop.
yeah. So this is what my Ventoy drive looks like. But basically what you can do is once you install it, you get this USB drive that you can find, and you toss any distro's ISO onto it. So like what I did, like if I wanted to try out Pop! OS, I would download it and put it onto this USB drive, and then I would plug the USB drive into my computer, and on the boot menu I would just select USB, and then it would give you every ISO that's on here as one that you could boot into to try it. So you can try out many different Linux distros without actually committing to one. So it's just like you boot into it, you can use that Linux distro until you close your computer, and then it's like you've never used it on your computer, and then you can like boot into a different one and try it. If you feel like trying that out, that's what I would recommend. This is what I used. You can see it. It's Ventoy. But I would also I would recommend trying something with a desktop environment called KDE Plasma. That's the one here. It looks like Windows. It feels like Windows. Whereas the one that you're using says it was based off of GNOME, which is more like a mobile interface, sort of like a tablet. Some of the ones that I would recommend if you like gaming, Nobara is really good. That's the one I'm using. There's also based off of Ubuntu, if you want to stay in the same ecosystem, if that's what your friend uses, Ubuntu is a good recommendation for like a lot of people know Ubuntu. I don't think Ubuntu itself is a good recommendation. There's also Linux Mint. Linux Mint is pretty decent. It's based off of Ubuntu with a more Windows-like interface, as you can see here. Using something called Cinnamon. So this is more like a Windows environment. There's also Kubuntu, which I would recommend. That's what I use on my laptop. It's Ubuntu, but with a KDE environment. And the one that I'm using is KDE. So if you use Ventoy, you can just put them onto the USB drive and then give it a try. And if you don't like it, you can just shut your computer down and turn it back on, and whatever you have installed will still be there. So that's what I would recommend if you want to try out certain things. Because for me personally, I didn't like... I thought using Linux was really cool, but I didn't realize until later that using Ubuntu as my distro was the reason I didn't get into Linux, because it felt like shit. It just felt so weird. I use Nobara Linux and Ventoy? No. So Ventoy is used for trying out distros. So, like I used Ventoy to boot into Nobara to try it out. And once I figured out which of the distros I liked, from inside of my booted version of Nobara, I installed it onto my computer, and then I no longer needed the USB drive. Like USB drive is gone. It just got unplugged. And I think this might complain if I like try to refresh it or open up this. Yeah, so it no longer is a thing on my computer. So So you can just use it to try things out. You don't need to keep the USB drive in once you've installed it. I don't even think you need to keep the USB drive in once you've booted, actually. But as you can see, it's like this looks like Windows. This feels like Windows. If I have my Windows key, it pulls up, a Windows-like menu. The desktop looks like Windows. It feels like Windows. And that's really what I like, because I like the feel of Windows without Microsoft. And so that's what I aimed to try to get on my computer, and I'm very happy with where I'm at right now.
Okay, Biddy, it pretty much works. I just need to make it actually do damage.
Okay.
Say.
Did you get the spawning position corrected?
Sure. Yeah. I just had to set the target position, which I guess is whatever the barrel position would be on a gun, but I just set the target position to just be the spawn position, so there is no difference. So it just works. So I'm actually happy with how the projectiles work.
Yeah, Nobara is really good because it's built kind of for gamers and usability in mind. Like the screen that pops up whenever you open Nobara. Yeah, that one. Whenever you open up Nobara, you get this. It shows some simple programs that do things for you, and then a couple of things that are really nice. Like it comes pre-installed with Proton, which is the game, the game compatibility layer for Steam. And also, if you have an NVIDIA GPU, it also has a driver manager that installs NVIDIA drivers for you. And it also recommends certain things here. It even recommends OBS Studio. I installed it from this menu. That's what I'm streaming on right now. So it's also just a pretty good one. But there's also Kubuntu, because there's Ubuntu is based on Debian, and Nobara is based on Fedora, and so they are slightly different in a decent bit of ways, unfortunately. But you have one of the smallest USB storages ever. I wonder... Okay, I'm plugging the USB drive back in for a second. What was the size of Nobara? I don't remember. It's 4.5 gigabytes on the smallest, it looks like. Yes, you'd only be able to hold one. Although, Linux Mint size? Linux Mint ISO size. How large is this? If I hit download, will this tell me how much size? Okay, Linux Mint is about 2.9 gigabytes, so you might be able to hold 2 of them. Oh, you know someone from Red Hat? That's really cool. Let's see. All right, did this open up? Is this all running? Did I accidentally overwrite any changes, or did I commit things correctly? Something got changed in here, that's fine. Alright, let me commit this, which is playtest. Exit this. Okay. And then let's also do 2.9 gigabytes compared to Windows is 32 gigabytes is crazy. It genuinely is. I didn't realize it until recently. When I was testing out Nobara, I only installed it onto a partition that has, I want to say 300 gigabytes, and I still haven't filled it up.
Okay.
Let me see. What'd you say, JW?
It's not doing damage. I'm trying to figure out what I need. It's saying that I think the attack isn't set up right on the... I think I'm still missing some information on the projectile that's making it not like it.
Yeah. Yeah, so the drive that I used, I gave it 256 gigabytes of space for Nobara, and it's still got 32 gigabytes free, and I've been using it for about 4 months. Sorry, so what's going on over there? Did you pass it the card? Are you passing it the card?
I am, yeah.
You are. I'm instantiating player projectile. I'm assuming. Are you, whenever you spawn it, you're making player projectile?
Yeah, what's source? Where is source coming from?
Source should be the player. I think you can just do dot source equals and then whatever.
Yeah, but does this have a source on it? Yes, it does. Okay,
Yeah.
so I need to set the source manually on
You
here.
don't need to. It'll just complain if you don't, but it
Yeah.
should still be doing damage.
Okay, it's not doing damage right now. Is the
It's
problem?
not doing damage.
Wait, is it? Oh, it's literally just pulling
you're
the
not assigning.
damage. Wait,
Yeah. It's not pulling it from projectile info because
no,
you wanted to
it's
not
not
use projectile
pulling it
info
from
for
the
a while.
card, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, it doesn't pull it
Okay,
from the card.
okay, that's fine then. That's what I wanted to make sure.
No, the like
I
if you
guess that
look
makes
at,
sense because yeah, the damage isn't necessarily going to be exactly what's on the card.
yeah, like for the
yeah, that makes
for
sense.
the
Oh.
guns. Projectile. Right. Yeah, so you can see here on my screen. This is inside of the gun abilities. They actually like assign the damage directly from the card.
Yep.
Pack.
That makes sense.
Which Nobara do you choose? It's your call. I would recommend either, well, if you have NVIDIA drivers, then I would recommend using the Nobara official NVIDIA. If you don't have NVIDIA, then just the Nobara official, which should come with the KD environment.
Okay, that's really sick. The shatter can trigger the crystals, which then will hit the crystal and spawn more drops, and then you can shatter again to spawn more of them. So like if you have a bunch of charges, it will just go until like the so. By the way, that also means we can't get rid of the soul crystals, because then you won't be able to do cool stuff with the shatter.
We can get rid of them. We can just have other ways to spawn them, like the soul dispenser. Let's see. So I wanted to work on item drops, and I keep getting sidetracked. I'm very bad at focusing, even with medication. Imagine me off medication.
I don't have to imagine.
That's true. It's terrible.
It is terrible. I can't confirm.
Yes, sir. All right, let me make this. So there's gonna be a node 2D in here, which is gonna be called the item. Or what do we call it? Like, are you bouncing? Are you in bounce glitch right now?
No, I'm not. I'm just sorry. I just.
Oh, okay. You just zoned out. That's okay.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I was just texting my brother before I forgot that we should
play Magic
tonight.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Collectible? Would you call this? Would you be okay with calling this a collectible?
I mean, sure.
Like, well, I want to find out so that. What is that gonna do? Oh shit! Whoa. Whoa, that's weird. Look at this JW. I'm spawning items.
Whoa.
Do you like the items that I'm spawning?
Whoa.
You can collect them too. They just don't do anything.
They just don't do anything. That's kind of fire.
That's so weird. I didn't know that I coded it like that to like handle like null pointer stuff like that. That's cool.
I just got fried.
Yeah. So the movement of the thing versus like the actual like information of like whenever you interact with it and it gives you the item or the whatever, like calling that a collectible. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't really care that much with what it's called.
Okay. Well, I want to ask.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay, so I've got the go-ahead, which means that in 3 months, whenever you try to add something with it, and you complain that the name is weird, I can blame you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So this collectible will have. You don't exist anymore. That's weird.
This does look kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Light sprite.
I also need to.
Oh, I know this.
Oh yeah, I wanted to test stickers on this.
What? Oh, does this do something? That's weird.
Okay, that does work. actually do kind of like the crit hit sound. It's like not very noticeable, but it's nice.
You know what's funny? I actually think I might have. Do I have sound off? No, I don't.
It's like barely noticeable, but I think it's enough for difference. And the fact that like I don't notice it is probably a good thing. Because the others, I was trying to make some new sounds for hits, but it was just like way too noticeable and like it felt weird. But this one is just like very basic and it sounds nice.
Oh yeah, I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It's like a glass breaking or something.
Yeah, I don't remember what I layered on top of it. Might have been glass, yeah.
Does brick still fly through things? It does. That's satisfying.
That's kind of tough.
What's the relic that gives you this thing again?
We need to make an enemy that's just like a block, and there'll just be a room that just has like a bunch of them stacked on top of each other everywhere. Like they don't do anything. They just like sit there and they're just a cube.
Why did I hear a cat sound? Oh, one of the bricks hit the fucking.
That's kind of funny.
The cat toy. I like this sometimes when you throw a brick, it'll just fly out with zero rotation on it.
Yeah, it is kind of
like it's funny. So good. It's so good when it just like flies just straight.
Well, I added projectile and weapon to the sticker categories, and it just like triples the number of stickers that you can put on it.
Yeah.
Let's see, does this work? Oh, it does. Look at that. We got big shatter.
Whoa. How long did it take us both to make this? So the basic answer is honestly at this point, do we just say a year?
Yeah.
The game didn't really happen before then. It's not true. So he was making this game by himself for a year. And then a little over a year ago, I joined on as the programmer.
I just realized I need to make multi-shot work with this. Because that would be really sick to have.
Good luck.
Like, it's literally not that hard. All I have to do is just get the multi-shot property and just be like, repeat this as many times as there's multi-shot.
Yeah, for sure.
That's literally all there is. What else do we have in here? Yeah, let me put some dummies in here.
Oh, how do I... Hold on, let me think. My brain. How do I want to do this? Because I need to make this cascade the material down, or cascade the interaction down.
Wait, like Magic.
Is that a Magic the Gathering reference?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What of it?
Yeah, you're right. Ooh, why are the bees like stretched?
Oh, why are the bees like stretched? What did you do?
I don't know. They're like large bees.
But they're like weirdly large. Not all of them. There's one on the top right that's regular right now.
No, it's not.
Oh no, he's not. What, he looked regular for a little bit.
No, I think it's because he was like squished up in the corner. So he's like kind of cut off.
Maybe. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hello, been a bit. You've been able to get most of your stuff ported to the new version of Godot, like your custom plugins and such, and you were also able to figure out a lot more. And it's your progress so far. It's nice to drop in and see you. Nice to hear that. I'm really happy that you're upgrading things. If I remember correctly, were you talking about upgrading from Godot 3 to Godot 4? Because if so, that is a massive, massive jump. And I hope that it's going well. I mean, it sounds like it is, but that is a lot of work. Because Godot 3 and Godot 4 are hella different.
It looks like maybe they're all weirdly stretched. Are they stretched? Or maybe that's just what the bees look like. Let me double check.
They look weirdly stretched.
Yeah, they do look kind of weird. But it looks like it's all bees, so... Maybe somewhere in here I'm multiplying the wrong thing. Certainly possible. I mean, his latest scale is times equals size property dot size. So unless the scale in here is like weird for some reason, which I don't think it is. Oh wait, oh it could be. It's because they flip. That could break it. Wait. I think I know. I think this might. Let me. Is it the facial flips or is it the spray? Let me.
Okay, I think this should. I think this is the thing I want. Hopefully, maybe. I guess like the only thing to do is to find out. I think I just run the game and hope that it doesn't crash, but maybe it does. Who fucking knows? Well, it definitely will actually.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, this definitely will crash because you don't have a reference to the sprite anymore. Item sprite. Yeah, I'll just add like a secret sprite in here set to like scale 0 that you can reference for now. You can just like hold on to that. It's like plugging in the controller into the memory card slots so your like little sibling thinks that they're playing the game. That's what's going on there.
That definitely never happened to me.
You know, I'm saying that, but I'm the little sibling, so like that definitely happened to me.
Yeah, there we go. Now
So
it looks
that-
right, I think. Maybe?
No, they're still stretched as fuck.
I see. They look fine the second they spawn, and then the second they start flipping, they break. Wait, there's a flip spray. What did you do again?
It may be worth doing like adding a if whatever. Can you scroll up a little bit? Inside the ready function. Can you do visuals get parent bodies? It might be worth doing like an if visual dot is node ready, or like a if not
Here.
is node ready, await ready. Because I think what's happening is it is. Well, you need to do that below where it's assigning visual, or
Oh.
else you're gonna get a null pointer.
Okay.
You can
Yeah,
use
like
Alt
here.
and the arrow keys to move. Yeah, it's fine.
I'll try that.
What the hell are you doing? You forgot to write the rest of the code.
Wait, what am I supposed to write? Is that
Oh
it?
wait,
Oh wait.
you're gonna be await visual dot ready. Because what's happening is it's grabbing the scale
Yeah.
from the start, and then you need to wait for it to actually
don't-
apply any of the size upgrades.
I changed this so it's scaling the sprite now, not this. So I don't know why it's still weird.
Oh, well, I know why.
Why?
Because it's scaling the sprite, so the sprite's
No, the flip
Not-
sprite isn't scaling the sprite. It's scaling the whole B. I'm pretty sure. Because it's just getting owner. It's just getting parent.
Is this like a change that you did recently?
Hmm.
When did you make this change to the B
What
scaling
change?
thing?
Literally just now.
Okay.
Oh, I need to add the
Yeah.
sticker.
Sorry. Python plugins weren't that difficult, and they didn't really change a lot, so it was a lot of small changes. Yeah, I think a lot of it was syntax changes, but there were a lot of things that were. I thought there was a lot of functionality changes that were introduced, but it's been like
Hmm.
4 years.
Yeah,
since
I know
Dove
there's a lot of
came out,
stuff.
so like 3 or 4 years.
Hmm.
So the first video you saw was the resources one. You were messing around with resources. You were so confused. My video was helpful. Nice. Yeah, no, resources are really,
Oh,
really helpful.
duh, because there's an export visual var is visual, which is
Oh, yeah.
this.
You could just make that use the sprite instead as a reference, probably.
I don't want to
potentially.
use the sprite. Well, what?
Why?
I guess I don't know.
Alright, that's okay.
But literally, all it should do is just flip that. Like the scale of this never changes, so I don't know why the visual scale doesn't change. At least I don't think I can print. We'll just do it in here.
What am I doing? Oh yeah, spawning a drop. Card drop. Does this crash? No, it worked. What the fuck? Something's wrong. It should have broken.
Oh, yeah, why is it 1.5? Why is the what? Why is it 1.5?
Where are you? Something is scaling the size of the visual, and I'm assuming if you go back to the B, is it the B scaling the visual?
There's no scale. The only thing I'm scaling here is the sprite.
Are you sure?
Yes.
What does this inherit?
Card attack.
Okay, if you go to the export variables on B, the export variables.
Yep.
Is there a reference to visual on there?
Nope.
Okay, if you go into super of the super call
here.
anything. Yeah. Is there any size? Is size property not
no.
size? That's apply size for child and get children. If child is node 2D, child dot scale times equals size.
What? Why is this?
Because it's scaling all of the node 2Ds by the scale.
Okay, I thought we were just doing that manually on everything. I don't know why we're doing that in here.
Because I wanted to make it so we don't have to rewrite things. I mean, why are you changing the sprite scale instead of the everything scale?
So if I get rid of this, it should still work, is what you're saying?
I hope so. Why did you add that in the first place? I'm just curious.
Because I didn't know that we had the automatic thing.
Oh. Can I play with debug collision on real quick? Sure.
That still doesn't seem to be working right. It's still 1.5.
Give it
I'll reload.
yeah, just a reload. Why is there... It stays there for a long time.
Hmm?
There's like a... When the enemies explode...
Yeah, it's just because it has to play the animation. It gets disabled or whatever. It doesn't. You can't get hit by it for very long. It's still
Do I store VODs or anything? Yeah, all the VODs should be on
oh, it's because
on my channel.
I need the size property still here. I just don't want to scale it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a... If you go on my channel, there should be a playlist that shows all of the VODs. For Dante's 9. It's a fuck ton. Sorry, I need to lock in and figure this out. Because I've been trying to fucking make this work, and I keep looking over at whatever you're doing and helping you with that.
Yeah, because I'm stupid. It's okay, we gotta play Magic soon anyways.
That's not true.
It's true.
Why does this...
It's still doing it.
Right.
It's not. Didn't help.
Okay, I can't help you. Good luck. I'll help you later. I need to get this done because I want to get this fixed. And I keep looking over.
I think it might be because of the automatic thing that it's doing that.
Maybe. I don't know. Good luck. Well, actually, I don't understand. No, hold on. I'm gonna do something really quickly. If I add Jupiter to this, are those stretched? Those are definitely
Yes, once they
stretched. How the fuck are
flip,
those
they get
stretched? Whatever. Put it on the list and I can fix it later.
Well, I got it. I'll fix it.
Yeah. What I use for the characters talking. Mine is VitoTube, which is a local program right here where I can specify things. And then there's a Discord reactive images sort of online thing that you can set up that I use for his. Collectible item. Is this really the it's... Oh, yeah. I guess so. That's teeny tiny.
So does the automatic
you have?
thing, scale thing, what is this? I don't think it should. What is it? Oh. Oh, so this scales all of the children? What? Why does it? So it scales everything by the size? Not just the... Why doesn't it just scale the parent by the size and then everything else inherits the size?
Because if the parent is a rigid body, you can't do that.
Yeah, well then you just manually handle that in the...
Yes, yeah, you're
In
so
the
right. I should
card.
just manually
Yes,
handle
because
it instead of...
then we don't
if you're
run into
scaling
issues like this.
the issues that we're running into, I'm gonna blame you.
Okay.
It's like, why specify it manually across every single card if there's like the same thing that we're doing for every card? We can just write a function to do it.
Because it doesn't work. It's still breaking. Whatever, you can fix it if you want. I don't even remember what I was doing before bees.
There we go. I fixed it.
What did you do?
Four lines of code. There you go.
Okay, sure.
That way it can be applied to everything, and then it...
I still don't like it, but whatever. If it works, it works.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. How do I do that zoom? It's on in KDE Plasma. At least it's an automatic thing. It's like some sort of zoom thing. Accessibility. Here it is. Found it. I think if it opens up.
So what does this do this on? Does it do it on all card attacks?
Anything that's a card attack,
Okay.
it will grab all children that are node 2Ds and scale them up.
Okay.
Here. But yeah, for this, it's an accessibility thing inside of KDE Plasma, and I can just do it so whenever I control and Windows key, I can zoom in, which is very nice. Very, very nice. Item drop. So let's go back here. Why is this getting a thing? Why is this scaling up? Maybe it's supposed to scale up, actually. I don't remember, but I thought that it would be... Something's wrong with this, and I don't know what's going on. Or... Card drop.tscn. Oh! Wait, what? Do you not inherit from... Oh, base item drop is different than item drop, apparently. I don't remember that happening. That's funny, though. Let's do a collectible.
There we go. Cool. Thank you.
Here. Do that. Get rid of this. Give you your...
Oh, wait.
temporary
Now
sprite.
When they die, the size isn't right.
If you want a Linux or a Windows version, oh my god, what the fuck do I use on Windows? There's a Windows program. I actually kind of prefer it to the Linux one. It's called Zoom It. I don't know what the correct website for to get it from is, but I guess it's a power toy. Yeah, it's a Windows power toy, apparently. It's this thing. But I had it set up so that I could press Alt and tilde, and it would freeze the screen, and I could zoom in on it and then draw, which I actually prefer.
Axel, check out this cool new card that we got.
But yeah, Zoom It is the one that's really good. Windows and plus? Well, that's for zooming in. But the Zoom It also has the ability to draw on the screen.
If you have mana drops and then you use this card,
oh, this also works in
it turns them all into projectiles, and they shoot everywhere.
Whoa.
Isn't that so cool?
That is pretty cool, twin.
That is pretty cool.
Okay, there we go. That almost worked. Okay, that's fine. I know what's going wrong with that, and that's okay. So this thing doesn't actually need to know about most of this stuff. You don't need to know about who you are. You don't need to know about what the drop is. You just need to know... Oh god. What do you need to know?
I don't know.
Let's start by moving a lot of this stuff over. So... texture is the thing. The title and description. Title and description are something that export multi-line. And in card drop, you extend this. You have that. You also have an export multi-line. I do a little thinky because I feel my brain is like smooth as fuck right now. I won't lie to you. I can feel it smoothening.
Well, you gotta save a little bit of it for magic, you know.
Brother, this guy fucking loves Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with the Zoom It. Thanks for stopping by. Happy coding to you as well. And happy watching, I guess. The best part about the VODs is if I sit there doing nothing for a long time, you can just skip over it. Which is way more often than I would like it to be. So the rarity sprite is something that we do want to be part of the base item. So inside of the collectible, I will have a rarity sprite. And
okay, the shatter is like actually so fun.
What is rarity sprite again? Is this the little... Okay, this is the dot, actually. I don't think the dot needs to be part of that. But we do want the light to be part of that.
Yeah,
right?
Ideally, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the relics being sold in the shop will also have the rarity. Okay. That works. And then I need to do... get texture. Texture 2D. Return pass. Or return pass. That's not a thing that I can do. You been looking for Outset Island from the Wind Waker soundtrack? Shit's goated.
I'm gonna go for just a minute. I need to grab a little snack and go to the bathroom. Good luck.
Alright, good luck. It's like the second song you hear. Mm-hmm. Eee. Type shit. You know, the soundtrack for the Wind Waker has absolute bangers all over the place. So it's a name called Collectible. Item? Collectible. We'll just call it Collectible. This will have a lot of the same things the base item drop has. Like get color and the on interacted, I think. And can collect. Basically, I'm just gonna copy all of this really quickly and I'm gonna kill everything that I don't need. So let's go into collectible right here. And then I will just kill absolutely everything. So underscore ready doesn't need to happen. You're gone. You're dead. Well, some of this actually matters. Actually, a lot of this matters. This doesn't. The seed does. The color does. So let's do this. Interaction. We grab from the room or from the parent. Brozesti. What the hell? You can learn video game music concept. Video game music is so good, genuinely. So much of it is just like amazing. The texture is declared already. Yeah, you're right. I see it. It's up here. It's fine. Okay, yeah, you're pissed about a lot of things, and that's okay. And I don't really blame you. Bar RNG is a random number generator. Light sprite is this thing, so I can just drag this over. Item sprite is also a thing. I can just drag this over. Rarity sprite. Rarity sprite does not matter here. Item sprite can be called item sprite. Body entered does not matter. I think most of this doesn't matter, actually. Right? Correct, yeah. All of this is for the line renderer. Reveal item. Reveal item. I don't think reveal item needs to happen either. I think reveal item can be in the item drop. On body entered doesn't matter either. On interacted it does matter, but I don't know how much of this itself matters. Let me think about this for a second. I'm thinking that just the collect function will matter, which will handle everything else. Everything else will be part of the rest of the thing. This, and then the reveal sound will be an export var by default.
Okay, I'm back. I need to eat my Cheez-Its.
Reveal sound. What'd you say?
I'm back. I need to eat my Cheez-Its though.
You have Cheez-Its? Jealous. I wish I could eat Cheez-Its.
They have them at the store. Do they not have them in Raleigh?
I hate you. Dumb idiot bastard man. Alright, give me a second. Let me catch up with chat really, really quickly. Hello, Filippo. How's it going, Mr. Jeff? You don't know what amazing is until you see Bollock spit in Isaac. JW's never played Isaac, by the way. Just a little heads up for anyone who's curious. The guy who's designing this deck building roguelike has never played Isaac, and he didn't ever watch Northern Lion until after.
You haven't either.
I started working on this.
You haven't played Isaac either.
I have played Isaac.
You have like 2 hours in Isaac.
That is on my Steam account.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
I have more than that playing Isaac. Because I was, in fact, at a time, a broke teenager. Indie games will drop the craziest soundtrack for no reason. Yeah, no, they absolutely will. Indie games will sometimes have like life-changing soundtracks, and I don't get it. Not this one, but let's see. So inside of item drop, what am I doing here again? Pick up sound, reveal sound. I need this to be gone. Color rarity sprite is the only one that will be affected by this. Item sprite texture doesn't exist anymore here. Interaction area does work. RNG seed. What's the purpose for this again? I think this is this used anywhere? Not in here. Okay, that's okay. So this actually doesn't need to be part of this class. This will make certain, make certain other classes fail compilation, but that's okay. Item sprite dot position. So I'm actually going to use a collectible here instead. And instead of item sprite, I will do at export bar collectible, which is type collectible. And so now color will come from collectible. And instead of item sprite, I will say collectible.show collectible.scale. And same thing here. And then this will return the texture, which I actually don't remember what this does. Reveal sound. Something's going to crash whenever I run the game. Let's find out what it is. This is the fastest way to do development, by the way, is run the game, get a crash, and then it tells you what else you need to add.
True.
Okay, it crashed very quickly. Okay, yeah,
back,
so these now need to extend. What did you say?
I'm back.
Oh, you're like fully back.
Mm-hmm.
So these will now extend collectible. And anything that before extended item drop will now extend collectible. Hopefully. Okay, and you're going to be pissed because you don't have this title export, which is so fine. I can fix that. All of these will now be exported inside of collectible. So these are my components. This is my text. You're pissed about a couple of things. What was that? Pickup text is not declared in scope. Yep, correct. Because that will be off of collectible. Okay, and then also for sounds, these will also be part of the collectible. I think that's fine. And then inside of here, I will do collectible dot this and collectible dot this, and same thing. Okay, let's see where the crash happens now. I think that's the fun part. Also, thoughts on the art. I think that you did a really good job. The quality of the art that you made is very high. The only question that I have to ask is, why did you waste your ultimate on that? Because that's
you should use
crazy.
it as your new next stream avatar.
My next stream avatar?
Mm-hmm.
You're a bastard. That is a crazy thing to suggest. Mr. Jeff is like a fucking dwarf from Dwarf Fortress. He got a fucking strange mood, and it was the it was that. Why does this not? Oh, reveal item is not a thing inside of this. I see. What do you mean, what's wrong with it? Good job on the art, man. I'll just leave it at that. I'm happy that you are getting better at drawing. And that it's, like a noticeable improvement in skill.
That's crazy.
It is genuinely shocking. Alright, let's see. Okay, well, we didn't get a crash, so what happens now? So if I do card drop, do I get a crash now? Yep, there it is. That's okay. That's perfect. Where are we? So collectible.gd function. I didn't assign my export variables, right? Correct. Okay, that's a good start. That means if we got to the point where the export variables were the problem, that's a good sign. Hi, how are you? This is your first time watching. I'm working on a game called Dante's 9. It's kind of like Enter the Gungeon, except if it was sideways, and instead of collecting guns from chests, you collect cards, and it deals cards to you at the start of every room and throughout that room, and you can upgrade those cards as you go on. So let me spawn card drop. Do you crash? You crashed again. Beautiful. Well, now that's a problem, because I did in fact assign... Oh, I didn't change these. I didn't change these to be the things. So these will no longer be... These will no longer inherit from... Ah, shit. I didn't think about that. Let me think for a moment. Let me think. I need to make these all inherit from collectible now. And you don't need collision because you're dead. You don't need this because you're dead. Or this. Or this. That's really annoying, actually. Actually, you don't really need a scene at all, do you? I would like it to still have a scene, actually. Let me card drop that TSC in. Let me delete it. And then create new scene. Or I need to extend. Fuck, how do I do that? How do I inherit a scene? I think I right click on the scene. It's been so long. Yeah, there we go.
This crazy programmer doesn't know how to program.
It's not programming. It's using the editor interface, which sometimes is difficult.
This is true. Okay, there we go. Now the soul dispenser is like dispensing. So now I can do cool stuff like this where I could put one of them down and then just like shatter all of them.
Ooh,
pretty tough.
That's cool. What a crazy combo. Did it just inherently have bounce?
Hmm? Yeah, it
The
bounced.
shards inherently
Yeah, they
have
have bounce.
Nice. Does multi-shot work with them?
Not yet. I forgot. Yeah, that yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. It makes you think of Hollow Knight colors with a cat. You're not the first person to say that, right, JW? I think someone else said the game reminded them of Hollow Knight.
Yeah. You gotta show them the rain area. It'll look even more like Hollow
Oh
Knight.
yeah, the rain area. Let me uncrash the game really quickly. You can ban me from the Denny's, but you can't uncrash the game. You know JW doesn't know how to ride a bike? Like, that's fucking crazy.
Alright, bro.
Here's the rain area.
Hey,
Dude,
look,
I'm actually...
you won the gamble.
I won the gamble. Oh, yeah.
Whether you'd get the awful room that still hasn't been removed yet. That's okay.
Someone who complains about the room not being removed, but then doesn't remove the room.
Well, yeah,
Oh, game crashed.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's me. That's a me problem.
Yeah. Wait, why is this like... weird?
Hold up. I need to... It's so visually pleasing. There are times where it's not visually pleasing and it instead looks really cool. Which I feel like maybe isn't mutually exclusive, but it's arousing. Okay. What are the authorities I can properly report you to? But sometimes the visuals are just insane. Looks like a cheap Terraria knockoff to you. Don't tell him, chat. He doesn't know that it is just a cheap Terraria knockoff. JW said that he loves Terraria so much that he's just knocking off of what
this is true.
Relogic is doing. God, the laser does feel really cool.
Why is it sometimes have like one frame of this being like giant? Are you seeing this?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
It's like the reset track like really big or something, no? There's like no scale in here. Why is it doing that? Scale. Yeah, there's literally no scale in here besides... Why is it doing that?
Is that something that happens on mine as well? I wonder. What is it? Like the soul dispenser?
Yeah, when you spawn it, it's like sometimes really big. I think it might have been a change that I made broke something. Which I didn't change anything that should change that, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any large soul dispensers on my screen.
Oh wait, this is scaled here. Hold up. Is that not supposed to be scaled?
Scared of the cat now. You were planning to adopt it, but now you're convinced your walls is a cat with a laser in it. Well, I mean, I was gonna say something clever, but I forgot what I was gonna say. It was like some shit like, who knows? Maybe you do have a cat in your walls with a laser in it. But I don't know. There's nothing that's not very clever.
Yeah, no, it's really
I
not.
suck at this streaming thing.
Yeah, unfortunate.
That's why I prefer to just do programming. Where is collectible.reveal? I would like to...
Okay, there we go, I found it. For some reason, the base scale on the soul projector was 4. I guess...
Weird.
I didn't...
that makes sense, but weird.
Yeah, but it's weird because it's a rigid body, so it shouldn't be like that. Was it like that on your end? Can you check?
Right here?
Yeah, that was 4. I don't know why.
On the sprite or on the...
No, on the base. The base object. That's so weird. I like didn't touch it. Oh, I think
Me
it was
whenever-
because I deleted a track or something, or I deleted something in here, and I think it might have shifted the tracks, which then shifted the reset track, which I think on the reset track there's a scale.
There's a
There's no
zone sprite scale, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I deleted that. Okay, so that had gotten shifted. I see.
Yeah. This is. It looks like the root node of the animation is zone sprite, so it may have just
Okay.
made the root nodes the rigid body.
I see. Okay. Cool.
Ah shit, there are 2 card drop.tscns. In what fucking world? How did we get here?
Nice.
How did we get here?
Bro got every status effect in the game.
Wait, there are just 2 card drops. Why? What? Oh, it went to the wrong folder, I see. Got every status effect in the game. Yeah, good one.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. There we go. Now I only have one. Does this crash? It does crash. Let's fucking go. Who are you? Interaction sprite. Owner does exist. Self is in the tree. Owner.ready. You were getting this from owner, which. What? Huh? What? Yeah, I guess you don't have this. That's weird. You should. Interaction. If interaction. You're getting this from parent? What? Oh, sorry. You've been making this for almost. You've almost been making this for a year. That's why it's so good. Also, now you're scared to do it. So we've actually been working on it for 2 years. Well, JW here, the other person here, has been working on it for about 2 years, and then a little over a year ago, I joined as programming. But yeah, also Godot is not super daunting so long as you break it up into chunks.
It's kind of scary.
It's a little scary, but I find it's less scary than a lot of the other engines.
This is true.
You kind of
100%.
It's a lot easier to chunk it up
As
versus other engines.
Licensed idiot, it is way easier to understand than like Unity.
Yeah.
Well, I like it so
but
much
also-
better, and it has like so much less visual clutter compared
Yeah.
to like with the giant ring.
Also, how does collabing work in Godot? So we have, this is the one part that's it's a little scary at first, but like if you just approach it with the same way that JW does,
I
we
can
just use
guarantee
Git.
you it's very simple. It looks really scary, but it's literally just like you push a button, and it gives him all the changes, and then he figures out what the problems are.
Yeah. So if you have a team member who knows what they're doing with Git, you can do that. Otherwise, you can just like.
But I mean,
Right.
it's not terrible.
It's not. It's mostly just like saying these are the changes, and you push them up to GitHub, and then the other person pulls the changes. And then if there's a merge conflict, you could like look at the code that says, "Hey, you changed this, and they changed this. What do you want to do with that information?" And you can either be like, "Okay, well, I want to keep both of these lines," or my line like supersedes his, so I'm just gonna keep mine, or like, stuff like that. You kind of just like resolve it to a point where it's like a file that still makes sense. I don't know if it's easier than Game Maker. I think that it kind of depends on you and how you think about things. For me, it's way easier than Game Maker because Game Maker makes no fucking sense in my mind. That's why are you not?
Mana drop dot instantiate mana drop.
Instantiate.
I'm not changing that. I don't care.
Yeah, but it's definitely like if your mind can comprehend Game Maker better, then Game Maker might be better for you. It might be easier for you. But definitely for me, Godot makes way more sense. Like leagues more sense.
League, like League of Legends.
I need to kill this guy. I'm gonna play League of Legends now. See, and you can't say you want to kill me because you're the one that put the idea in my head. So you are the problem there. Okay, so this is crashing.
Best viewers.
Best viewers, what the hell? Oh. That went off. Let me think for a moment, because I need to make this cascade, the interaction component, all the way down to the sprite. Which is a bit annoying. Actually, that... Wait, what? Huh? Shouldn't have to wait there, actually. What the fuck? Because parent is item drop. Item drop should have an interaction component on it. No? I set this as my main component, or my main scene, because I don't want to have to open the menu every single time. Card drop, TC in. I'm also going to fix a bug really quickly, which is the spawn menu. Where is... There we go. That way, if I do all caps. Yeah, here we go. Nice. That was annoying the fuck out of me.
If I'm getting a property from the card, does that also include the property from like the player as well? Like if
It
there's
depends
like
on the
an
way you're
overall
doing it.
property. I'm doing
If
utility
you're doing
component
it-
and passing it in the card instance. Basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get attack speed.
So if you want to do that, you can... Oh, let me remember. It's like card instance dot get property or something like that. Get property. Dot get property? Hold on. Sorry, I need to remember what the fuck it was. Oh, multiply property. Add property or multiply property. You can pass in the property type that you want. You can do, I think I did this somewhere else. Sorry, let me find it. Yeah, you can do what was in the auto turret. So this line right here, card instance that multiplied property. 1, comma, attack speed property.
That. Okay.
What's up? What's the question?
Why is it multiplying it by 1 to get that?
So what's happening here inside of this function is it's grabbing the attack speed property off of the card and the player, and it's multiplying whatever the first number that you pass in is. The reason for that is because in the card instance, we have certain things like for damage, I'll do a multiply property with the current damage by the damage property. And so if you just use 1, it will get the combined multiplier of the player and the card properties.
Where is this? This is in
Which part?
the
Are you talking about?
in auto turret, the thing that I'm copying.
It's in the ready function, I believe.
I didn't see it.
Or if you just control F for like speed. Control F.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
in
there you
the
go.
physics process.
Oh yeah, when it shoots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just because I know that we wanted to have things like for a lot of things you're going to be wanting both the player and the card's combined properties.
I'm just confused
So
why
this
we have to
does that.
multiply it to get that. Why is there not just like a get property, combined property or whatever?
Because there's two different versions of it. There's either add property or multiply property.
Yeah, but like, why do we need to add or multiply to get it? Is what I'm saying. Like, why isn't there just like a get property? Okay, that's fine.
I mean, there could be. It's just I haven't had to have it, and I was just like, this works. I mean, I can add it if you want.
No, it's
at some
fine.
point. Dude, I hate this motherfucker. It's like, no, it's fine. I don't really care that much. I'm blowing you up with my mind.
Oh, is this
The
the number, not the? It's not getting the property. It's getting the.
It's getting the output number, yes.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay.
So that is the actual like
Yeah.
cooldown scale or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And for attack speed, that would be lower than 1 because it's the amount of the time that you want it to take. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shape probably.
Why? Sorry, I can't help but notice that parent for some fucking reason is not correct. Oh my lord. I know what's going on. That's gonna be really annoying, isn't it? Hold on, let me think for a moment. Yeah, okay. I see what's happening. I'm being stupid. Kind of. Lots of cases. Many whole cases. Literally all you did in Game Maker was make a squishy marshmallow walk around the screen. It's weird and brain hurting to use, to be honest. Then I would say give Godot a try. I mean, you don't really hurt it. Nothing really hurts to try it. It's a free download. And if you don't like it, you can just delete it. Okay, so this one is still nil, which is a problem. Why are you nil? Why are you nil? Why is this nil? Who are you and how? Item? No. Self is this. Collectible. You don't have this. Okay. Alright, we're putting another breakpoint here. Is there a way to merge 2D with 3D a bit like Little Nightmares? Yeah, I mean, if I remember correctly, Little Nightmares is just 3D. Are you familiar with the game, JW?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just 3D.
Yeah, I think
Maybe
Little
they're
Nightmares is
thinking of a
just...
different game. I don't know.
Yeah, Little Nightmares should just be 3D. Let me actually make sure.
I'm almost
Right.
certain it's just
Just
3D,
idea.
but they could also be thinking of a different game or something. I don't know.
There's a decent chance. Let me see. Little Nightmares. Yeah, so this game is just... Yeah, so it's just, if it's just the angle, then yeah, absolutely. I mean, you just set up the controls to move in a certain way. Like, instead of it being like, pressing forward makes you go like in the direction the camera's facing, you just make it so like left and right moves you along this plane. I mean, I don't 100% remember the game. I don't know if can you go into the camera in this game or can you only go left
yeah,
and right?
it's like the camera is
It's just like a
generally like
fixed
side to
perspective.
side. Yeah, it's just like a fixed perspective. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't remember
yeah.
it. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pretty
stuff like
sick
that you
game.
can do. But yeah, because you said mix 2D and 3D, and my immediate thought was, yeah, it just takes like some work.
I mean, there isn't a whole lot that you like can't do with Godot. Like, I mean, you can make like Fortnite and Godot and it would work fine.
That's true. Yeah, you can definitely do a fixed camera perspective in Godot, for sure. Because it would basically just be like, I mean, fuck it real quick. You know, you just have like your camera 3D pointed
Video.
here.
I made it affected by attack speed.
Oh god.
Which I do
so
need
you
to
just have,
figure
like-
out a way to make it use the attack speed sticker, because currently it doesn't.
What's this? Oh, that's weird. So you would just have this pointed at like a simple part, and then as the character moves, it just like follows this, you know, whatever. You can get more into it. Like, I believe, is there a line 3D in Godot?
I don't think there's actually a line 3D, unfortunately.
I thought that
I
there
know
was
there's add-ons that add it, but I don't
something-
think there is a line 3D.
There's something that allows you to. There's a curve 3D.
There
or
is
something?
curve. No, I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing that I don't
Path-
think they
path-
have
path-
3D.
path-
That's
found
what it is.
Yeah, so you can have a path, so that you can have points in space that you have something follow along. So if I have a path follow 3D, and then attach the camera to this, and then give this a maybe a child of a path. Only works when it says a child. Yes. Okay. What did that do now? Progress? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. That like. There we go. So yeah, you can have this be a part of this, and then have the camera. Sorry, I haven't worked in 3D very much, so I don't know the correct controls for most of this stuff. But let me just set this here so the space is towards the path, and then if you rotate it like 90 degrees or something, and like down a little bit, sure, we'll say that.
Okay, this might be my new favorite card, I'm not gonna lie.
Nice. So we have this camera, and we can just have the camera like follow along this path throughout the entire way, rather than actually following the character. But I mean, you can also just have it follow the character and lock its angle to, you know, be whatever. Oh, that looks gross. I think you can probably, yeah. If I set no rotation, that means that this will. The camera itself determines its rotation. Yeah, I figured there was something like that in Godot. Lol. So yeah, there's lots of nice things. So the answer is yes, absolutely. And there's a lot of things built for making games that are actually just like present. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's see.
I'm still printing the B scale.
Why is this not working? So await owner.ready, so I'm... Okay, I know the problem with that, I guess. Fuck, that's annoying. It's like really annoying.
This also makes the soul dispenser like slightly more useful because you don't have to like stand inside of it to get the pickup. You can just like run through it to pick up like the
Yeah,
ones that
I mean
are
that was kind of the
generated.
case with the soul dispenser anyways.
What do you mean?
It would build up it would build up some charge, and then it would like whenever you ran through it, it would give you more based on like how long you weren't
No.
using it.
That didn't.
Either that wasn't a thing that was existed,
I think
or
you
like
had.
maybe I brought it
Yeah,
up.
I think you had an idea for that, and I didn't like it.
Really? What?
Yeah,
I thought that you did like it. I think I just didn't implement it. But
that's
Maybe.
also probably true. But yeah, I think this
Decent
is
chance
the
of
best
that.
option. Shatter. Insert card description.
this is not.
It's a very nice.
So the
looking
problem
card,
with
too.
this, is that the collectible is waiting for the item drop to be ready. Oh, I guess I could just. How about? Is this? Oh, this is interaction sprite. Fuck. I don't want to do that. If interaction area.
It's too fun. I need to make a nice sound, like exploding. And also, we should probably push an update with the bug fixes this evening.
Yeah.
And I might
Yeah,
just
for sure.
put in the new stuff that I made today just for fun, because it is very fun. And, you know, more fun stuff is fine.
Big fan of fun stuff.
We make multi-shot work with Shatter.
Interaction. So now what I can do is inside of the collectible, which is here. When this is done, I can say item sprite dot set interaction area interaction, so that this should cascade down to the item. Hopefully. Sorry.
Cascade, is that like a Magic the Gathering reference?
You can't make the same joke every single time. Well,
I
you
wanna play
can,
Magic.
but I don't want you to. Who the fuck are you and why don't you have collectible? I literally have this assigned, I thought. Self. Collectible is not assigned, apparently. Hello? What? Oh, I guess not. Oopsies. Party. You know what I want to play instead of Magic?
Hmm.
You know the answer to that.
Magic.
It's Dwarf Fortress.
Oh,
Whoa!
yeah.
Oh! Oh! Very big sprite. I don't know what's... Oh. Okay. That's cool. Why does that... Can't help but notice that you don't have texture. Like at all, actually. Weird. Item sprite that texture. Okay, so because you're not returning anything, that's fine. So I'll go ahead and just extend this script. And I'll use card drop.pd, which exists. Hopefully that works. Uh-oh. Oh, because I need to reload the scene. Shift R, load, reload scene. Card drop, reload scene. Terrific, that didn't work. Let's just reload this. We'll just reload the everything. Oh wait, no, it's because the item drop doesn't have a. This is just using the base collectible scene, but this should be using instantiate card drop. Right here. And then you can be deleted, and I'll just do that for now. And we'll see what happens. Cool. Okay. That almost works. It's very close to working. I don't know why the sprite's so big. I'll be honest with you. I have no clue why the light sprite is just absolutely massive. Oh, hooray! It like works almost. It's very close to working. I don't know where that image is coming from. I think that's you. Yep, you should have a texture by default. Let's go ahead and reload this scene. Nope. Reload this scene. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, whatever, it doesn't matter. So why is your sprite large? What's going on here? It's level, restart game. If I hit Q to spawn that in, there's that, which levels, room base, item drop. This thing has a sprite scale of 4. If I set it to 1, that's not the one that's too large. It is probably not this sprite. Nope. Is it part of the collectible? It is. Oh yeah, yeah. You are too large. You are supposed to be 1/4 your size. Is the card sprite supposed to change? I was hoping it would, but it won't. I have to just reload the game sometimes, and that's okay, mostly. Oh. Oh? Why is that texture there? Oh, I see. That's the collectible itself. It's very tiny, teeny tiny. That's the problem.
Okay, multi-shot now works on this. Multi-shot now works on the shatter.
Nice.
So it just doubles the projectile, which is a little bit insane, but
Whoa.
I mean, I guess it's the same for everything else.
Whoa, that was weird. Hold on, I did something cool on accident.
Did you?
So I have a bunch of things here. And if I set the time scale back to 1, they fly for some reason.
Very cool.
I don't know why. I think it's because they're adding speed to each other.
Another stamp. Is there just a curse that like stamp has like 20 times chance to spawn
Nope.
than any other legendary?
Shouldn't. Whoa, JW. I've made something cool on accident.
Which is
debug menu shenanigans. Many such cases. Okay, are you ready?
No.
So I go timescale 0, and I bind item drop. And then I spawn a bunch of them in one spot. And then I set the timescale back to 1. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So it didn't do that before. Before I went a different direction. And I think if I spawn them like in a circle like this, they'll like firework out. Yeah.
That's pretty sick,
That's
yeah.
fun. I also like that they bounce off the wall that's over here.
That's pretty sick, yeah. I love how there's just too many. If there's too many in one spot, they'll all just kind of go flying.
Yeah. They're also like lagging like a motherfucker now. Teehee.
Probably because you have like a billion of them.
Might be. It's also because there's a bunch of them that are in infinite space because divide by 0 error. Because the time scale is set to 0. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Of course, this is so zesty. Like, what the fuck? What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making this work with the other card drops, or the other drops as well. So...
Oh, another thing I just noticed is, I thought I had seen this before and I wanted to double check. On the card drop, if you pick this and I hover this card, it shows me the tooltip, but I can't rotate it. It doesn't rotate until after, so not a big deal, but it's just something.
Yeah.
Looks cool, thank you. Should go wishlist it on Steam. Does this work?
Damn, bro.
Yeah, look at that, it works.
Guy's like ruthless with it.
Yeah. I need more wish lists, or else I'm gonna die.
He said, thanks for the gold kind stranger. Go wishlist my game. Go collect my 7 wish lists.
True, my 6 or 7 wish lists.
Boy. Death be upon ye.
What did I do?
Did I not extend this in other drops? Oh, I accidentally put it in the wrong fucking folder. Trying out Nobara, you like it so far? Glad you like it. I was like kind of blown away by how much I enjoyed it. I'm starting to run on fumes a little bit, I won't lie to you.
Yeah, me too.
I'm like, it's taken so much to like even just continue working on this and like sticking to the same thing. Shit's tragic. Your only worry is that when attempting to install Linux by like dual booting, you break your PC or something. It's not as bad as you think it is. There are 2 ways that you can do dual booting. There's the like less there's the more manual way, which is you just install a second like operating system, and if you want to swap between them, whenever you boot up your computer, you like open into the motherboard boot menu and you just change the order of them. Or what I did was I made it so that it boots into Linux's booter first, which is called Grub, and it gives me a list of operating systems I have installed, and then I can choose one, or by default, after just like 2 seconds of not pressing anything on the menu, it just boots into my last selected one. Which I'm a big fan of, because it made it really easy to keep using Linux, because it would boot into Linux by default. Which meant I had to actively go out of my way to use Windows, which is always a good time, because you should never want to choose Windows. Unless you have to play League of Legends because you're addicted. At which point, I don't know. You should get some help, and if you figure it out, tell me, please. I need help.
Mm-hmm.
There's gonna be a difference here. That's fine. I need to rewrite this anyways, so I'm happy that I'm doing this. Base item drop. No, wrong. Collectible. New inherited scene called Relic Drop. Save this in the same folder. Over Relic Drop. Overwrite it. And then Relic Drop will use the Relic Drop here. why are the heart drop texture data exports but is full heart not? So the reason that it is like that is because if JW wants to come in here and change these variables, which they're not set for some reason, he can. But the is full heart isn't one that we will be changing on the scene level. It's something that will be changing on a per drop basis. Like whenever you open up a chest or whenever the room ends or whatever, there's a chance of it dropping an extra drop of a heart drop. And so whenever that gets rolled, we determine whether or not full heart is true or not.
Yeah, whatever he said.
Yeah, what I said. What, do we use heart shield sheet? Is that the one that we're using currently?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
This is half heart. Wait, those exist now? What exists now?
Atlas
Atlas textures are a thing, yeah. Atlas textures have been a thing. I want to say even Godot 3 had Atlas textures. I mean, that's how I've been doing most of the sprites, just because to me it makes sense.
Yeah, he made me do it. He's like, if you don't do Atlas textures, I'm killing you. And I was like, oh, okay.
This is true. This is true.
So
He's telling the
I'm
truth.
still alive, barely.
Which is like, it's very rare. He is telling the truth. I'll just have that for now. It's gonna look like shit and JW's gonna yell at me, which is totally fine.
What? What am I yelling at you for?
Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it, dog.
I'm gonna yell at you.
Nope. What am I doing? What am I doing here?
I don't
doing
know.
some shit. My brain is not working and it hurts. It hurts so much. Base, or no, item drop, no. Yes, item drop. Is this what we're using? I think.
I don't know.
Or am I stupid? I might be just like base item drop.
Definitely possible.
What is the difference? Relic particles versus no relic particles. I think this is the one that's technically the correct one. So I'll just spawn this. Also, did you answer the question about the price?
Oh no. Oh sorry. Yeah. Probably between $5 and $10.
$7.99 because $7.99 is still $5, but $8 is $10.
It's true.
And $5 is a game that you can just buy off of a whim, and $10 is a game you gotta think about. Thank you, Peak developers, for being the goats. Also, did you know about this?
Hmm?
Inside of Godot, if you have a text edit where you can type things in, let me load the game up really quickly. If you right click in this field, it pulls up the this menu.
What?
Yeah. The context menu is just there, and it's really funny because it's using the in-game theme. It's not an option, that's the default.
Is there a way to turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You can turn off
right now.
Damn, bro, he hates this shit.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. It's not that bad.
Yeah. It's just anywhere you right click,
Weird.
it's or anywhere that you can edit text, if you right click it will pull up the context menu.
Interesting.
Where is the spawn menu? Player menu, spawn menu, spawn search. Yeah, and right here you can turn off context menu enabled, which makes it so that
Very
if
interesting.
you right click it does nothing. Godot just does that for nodes. For text edit nodes, like multi-line edits or just regular line edits, yes. and it's something you can just turn off. Emoji menu enabled. Yo, that runs. That's cool. I might be done with what I can do on stream, to be real with you.
Fine.
Also, iHusky said I think you should go around 10. They pay like 11 depending on how much replayability.
Okay. Yeah, I think like
Good,
8 to 10 probably.
8, 10.
Probably a
Maybe.
good point, but or we could just do 10 and then just like have it on discount constantly, so it's basically 8.
Oh, that's evil.
1,
Dude, I
it's,
hate
like,
whenever
evil, and 2, Steam doesn't let you do that because there's a limit to how frequently you can do discounts.
Yeah. Well, there's also for anyone who doesn't know, there's a lot of products and things on like Amazon where whenever they do their Amazon deals, whatever, if you go there, it'll show that it has a 20% discount, but really what they did is they increased their price by like 20% and then did a 20% discount, so it looks like it's a huge discount, but it's actually the same price as the non-discounted price.
Yeah, that's like normal.
And you can actually, there are websites that track it. The biggest one is called Camel. And you can look up products on Amazon. And it will, oh, is that AI? Maybe find a different one. Camel alternative. Search. Let's see. Lord of the Rings. Can I do that? Can I just like find a Lord of the Rings thing? Just to show what this would look like. Cool. Yeah. So something like this, it'll show the price history of what things cost and what it currently costs. So for Amazon, if the price never goes down, that means that they're actually just like increasing the sale price, or they're increasing the price and then putting it on a sale.
Very cool.
So defeat the corporations by engaging in anti-terrible practices. Anyways, I'm gonna call it here because I am out of steam a little bit. And I need to take a break, walk around, eat some shit.
Yep.
But thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for not engaging in Magic the Gathering.
What?
But are you streaming next week?
Probably. Oh, are you not gonna be streaming?
I'm not going to be streaming.
Yeah. I
Tuesday or
probably
Thursday.
will.
Okay.
Yeah. And
So
hopefully, especially since you're gonna be, I probably won't have demo for the event, but that's okay. That's fine.
It may be.
I don't think it would have made a huge difference. I'm just saying that so that way we don't feel bad for not having it. But it's probably better to wait so that way we can polish stuff up, make sure that like it's a good experience, and have it that if we want to have it set like a set seed, things like that, and have it set up so that way the player kind of has like a designed experience for it to be fun.
Yeah, slightly more designed than just completely random.
Yeah, because having a run where you get like 5 emergency rations.
Sandstorm, no soul potion. Oops, all stamps.
Yeah, exactly. Like that'd just be annoying.
Yeah.
Which like if you're actually playing the game, like that's just RNG. It'll do that, but like I don't want that to be people's first impression is this one sucks.
Yes. If we want also for something like that, I can write a thing, like I can write a tool for us inside of the game that will show what the drops will be in the rooms so that it's easier to search for seeds.
Yeah.
If you want.
Yeah. I mean, we could also just like make something manual where it's like, oh, if it's the first time you play the game, you're guaranteed to get this, this, and this, and this.
That's true. We could also just set it so that if it's a certain seed, we just like override things.
That's
like how Terraria does it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know about that in Terraria?
No, but yeah.
In Terraria, if you put in certain secret seeds, it will like completely change the world. Like there's one where it makes you spawn in hell instead of on the surface, and the surface is constant nighttime and it's like dangerous. just by putting in like a phrase. But anyways,
Yeah.
So JW will probably be streaming on Tuesday, Thursday, 6:30 p.m. EST, so in about 20 minutes, but on Tuesday and Thursday. I'll be back on Sunday, but I will not be streaming this week because I'm going on a trip. Or, well, kind of. I'm gonna go visit my parents, but yeah, I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys for stopping out. Bye. Check the description for wishlist link thing, Steam. Goodbye.